No, that problem is no jumper problem because when I was just typing in his name, it didn't come up.
Oh, no jumper doesn't follow Yuri?
Trevor must have unfollowed me through his account.
Do you follow Trevor?
I follow Trevor.
Does Trevor say hi to you?
Trevor, my boy.
And Yuri's not your boy.
If Trevor having a good day, he speak.
What?
But Gina like doesn't go out and mingle amongst the men in the other part of the office. She kind of like will be like tucked away.
She
over
do
here.
be on that like couch right there. That's
We haven't separated
That's
by
like
gender.
that's her section right there now.
They not doing shit in there.
Yes, they do.
Well, that's where everything happens.
They only doing there doing shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know what Yuri did.
I seen Phil on Amazon.
for a long time.
I see Phil on Amazon.
I see Phil on Amazon. I see why you don't go back to that room.
We have to purchase things for the office sometimes, you know?
Nigga, what? We had this green screen
The
here.
salt gun, the
Phil
green
edited
screen.
photos.
Oh, dude, I caught my first body with a salt gun yesterday.
You did?
Oh,
Was
I don't
it
know
Phil?
if I killed him, but I at least hit him.
Wow.
That thing is so amazing. I need to have that in my life for the rest of my life.
It's like imagine getting shot and salt being thrown inside your body. It's like the worst thing possible.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah,
But
like a
is it
salt
real salt
bullet.
in there?
It's
Yes.
real salt.
Yeah, it's salt.
It
It's
kills
table
the-
salt.
You can
table
eat
salt.
it.
It's just salt like that we eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
y'all telling me if a fly sit on some salt, it's gonna die?
Josh uses
Apparently.
it. He salts his food with it. Pow! He just shoots
can.
salt all over it.
I like to think that the salts are like little mini BBs, so when it hits the flies, it like fuck them up.
To the flies, it's like a shotgun.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I
all I
don't-
can think.
I think it's like sea salt in there or something.
We
What's the
could put
difference?
sea salt
Because
in
That's
it.
just too chunky.
Because if a fly sit on a hot Cheeto,
They probably get high.
We should do something really boss and put just like crack rocks in there, so it's like an expensive, just
Where
like
would we get
Why?
crack
Why
from?
would it be crack rocks?
where we get crack
just because
from?
what else looks like salt?
Why
You
do
got
you
that
think
shit on
AD
you?
Or
knows
meth.
where to get crack?
Yeah.
It sounds kind of
What about meth? It looks like salt as well.
You should have said meth first, Yuri.
Where we gonna get all
Oh
these
yeah,
drugs
the
from?
meth guy's right over here.
I'm the meth guy.
But that seems like the best way to die. Just get blasted with coke or meth.
That's the word. You said to die?
If you're gonna die,
No,
like,
if you want to die, you want to die peacefully in your home amongst your family or something and go to sleep. Who wants to get shot with a crack rock?
How do you want to die, Yuri?
We'll make it happen.
we'll make it happen. Fuck, I don't know. I don't want to wish for anything that's gonna happen in the future, but I guess something like AD says, but also being, high off drugs or in the middle of intercourse. Those are two good ways to die.
He want to die mid-stroke.
I didn't even know you were kinky like that.
You freaky ass nigga.
I thought it was just the orange, and then I thought you went straight after that.
Well, I'm just saying, how would you want to die? There's not only one way.
I want to die of acid from an orange getting into my pee hole.
Like an infection.
For the record, Housephone claims that he just got in a car accident. Not a bad one, but he said he's trying to convince the guy not to call the police.
Where's it at? I got to. Yeah.
You hit it twice.
a double for you.
You ruined it.
Misogyny.
Honestly,
Anyway. I'm gonna have to take this away if AD doesn't behave.
Nigga, I already pressed one thing.
I know, but I can already see you getting out of control.
Oh,
just press all of them again.
Wednesdays are normal now.
I don't want no ravioli.
to be honest, that
You can't press that. Well, now you can. We're at the table. Go ahead. Look at your
I don't
pass.
get it.
Somebody said they didn't like the vibe of me doing it around a bunch of white people because I was using the I don't want no ravioli.
Press a button.
N-word.
Let her hear it.
Fuck you, I don't want no ravioli, nigga.
you can stop
Oh.
it too.
From saying the N-word?
You
Oh,
can,
if
like,
I press it again, it'll stop.
It'll stop.
Let me try that.
But then it's like
Fuck
you're
you, I don't
acknowledging
want
that
no
it says the
ravioli,
N-word.
nigga.
Oh, I still kind of. I gotta press it faster.
Okay.
Fuck
time
you,
it.
I don't want no ravioli.
Perfect. No ravioli.
Black Lives Matter, right there, baby.
Can I?
Listen, you are gonna have to go sit in timeout on the other side of the room if you're gonna keep doing this.
I did it.
AD, I'm not sure if you
I did it.
listen, but to us it sounds funny, but to the listeners it sounds it's just like an explosion of sounds. It's
Sounds
just
like Donda.
basically kind of
Sounds like a bunch of noises and shit. I mean,
like
that's how I
metal
felt
band.
when I was listening to Donda the other day. I'm like, because AD had some large goth man in here hanging out with him on the couch.
Who?
I don't know, the dude with the big shirt and shit.
Who? Oh, my DJ. That
Yeah.
nigga said a golf man. Who's a golf man?
He's
was
a
kinda
goth
gothic.
guy.
Oh, you said like goth?
Yeah.
I imagine
That's funny.
Kinda goth looking, right?
He is kind of goth
I mean,
looking.
I'm gonna just throw that at you.
I imagine Death from South Park. I mean, from Family Guy.
Who?
Y'all
More
know who
like
Death
Marilyn
is?
Manson. Death. I don't
Oh,
know
you
Death.
talking about like death?
Yeah.
Oh,
Death
that guy,
from
like,
Family Guy.
Yeah, he coming.
Oh,
okay,
okay.
okay. I didn't know what you was
Death.
talking about.
No, it wasn't like death-like, but
Like goth, like.
But anyway, he was trying to like argue with me and AD that Donda is better than
Certified
Drake's
Lover Boy.
album, and so we put on Kanye's album, and we're going song by song. And I was just kind of like, there's a bunch of songs within the first 10 songs. I don't even know. We maybe got through like 7 of them. There's a bunch of songs that I'm like, I'm never listening to this song again. Like, I heard it. It's cool. It sounds all right. But I ain't listening to it again because there ain't no drums. And
You don't like drums.
No, I like drums.
I mean, you love drums. I don't have to have drums to listen to music.
Listen, I don't need drums. But there's only so many times I'm probably going to listen to a song that doesn't have drums.
They drag on so long. So many of his songs, I'm like waiting for something to drop, and like the song's over. I'm like, I just sat here
It's
for
an
6
art
minutes.
piece.
It's
Kanye's album's an art piece.
It's a masterpiece, but it definitely ruined the mood yesterday.
When?
You know what I'm talking about yesterday? When we was listening to Certified Lover Boy, and then somebody said, turn on Donda.
I know. It's a downer.
It
Somebody
fucked
else
with
you
me.
don't know and you don't follow.
It can ruin any mood, probably.
CLB is straight victory music. It's like victory lap at the greatest moment in your career. And yeah, some girls maybe broke your heart, but your career's doing good. It's all good. Rah.
I thought it was interesting. It switches from like Texas to like Loverboy to Texas to Loverboy. It's like a lot of Texas vibes, you know?
You don't even know who anyone is.
Project Pat.
Oh,
I'm so sick to see he was on it.
Yeah, that's Memphis. But yeah, Project Pat shows up on
Memphis.
Project Pad.
That's my thing. The whole album has like almost no violence. You know,
Except
like there's a
Knife
little,
Talk.
there's a
That's
little
true.
bit of aggression towards Kanye and stuff, but yeah, then Knife Talk is literally like 21 Savage is like, it's like Drake's crazy friend who like lost his mind and just wants to murder people came over and is just sort of kicking it.
His delivery was so good.
But it's like the most violent verse I ever heard in my life, and I was just terrified. I'm like 21.
It reminded me of like
What's
why
up?
I liked 21 in the beginning is like he had that perfect demonic delivery where you're just like, oh fuck.
But
That's
I think it's
dark,
funny
you know?
because like you don't hear Dirk do his like most drill verse on the Drake album. He'll like fuck around, say some soft shit, say
He
some
shut
shit
out
about-
his girls. Fucking,
That's what I'm
that
saying.
was fire right
That was
there.
fire.
He
That's
chooses
crazy.
to like, you know, elevate himself a little bit when Drake calls him in for a feature. 21, no. Death.
But what do you want to
Murder.
hear from 21?
But I've heard a lot of variety from 21 on his more recent projects. Granted, like his first projects were pretty much just murder.
The first song I ever heard from him was Why I Like Him.
Right, but I'm saying
Pull us red the windows down and
and we all appreciated that. But I'm just saying 21's grown a lot. Like to me, he's transitioned. You listen to his recent albums. Yes, he's very, very violent, and usually like each song will at some point let you know that he's going to take your life. But it's not all that. He shows up on Drake's album and it's like, I want to see your mama cry.
If you got on Drake's
Jesus.
album, would you shout out the Patreon?
Where your mom's at? I feel like if I did that my verse
shout
would be
out.
removed.
I know, right?
he'll shout out OnlyFans.
Don't you
for sure.
think anyone else who was invited to show up on Certified Lover Boy, if they shouted out their girl's makeup brand, it would have been like, nah.
They out of there.
Dirk got the pass though.
He said it so quickly too. I could barely even notice it.
I didn't catch it till it hit Twitter.
Yeah.
That's why I
So-
hate myself for that. I listened to that whole Jay-Z verse and didn't realize that he was shitting on Dame.
It just
I didn't either when I
sneaks
first
in
heard
there.
it.
I thought
I was
he
like,
was
who's he
talking
talking about?
But who wants to kill Jay-Z that Dame kicks it with? Because I don't know who the fuck Dame kicks it with, period.
Dun, dun.
But also sometimes when I see people like trying to explain these verses, they seem so speculative. I'm just like, he could be talking
All that
about
shit went
almost.
over my head.
It's crazy.
Like the what do you say? The lemon face radio host? I don't
Who
know.
was
what
that?
you're
Charlamagne.
talking about.
Yeah, but why is
Was he
Charlamagne
talking
a
about
lemon?
you?
No.
Oh, he's talking
I'm
about
Mayonnaise
Adam.
boy.
You
But
have a
why-
lemon face.
Have you ever heard anyone say that Charlamagne is a lemon face guy? Like, what does that mean and
That's why I
why?
don't think he was talking about you.
Charlamagne is far from a lemon face.
Maybe
He's
a
not
lemon
yellow.
More like a moon pie.
Well, I mean, that might be that sounds a little bit more accurate. He never struck me as yellow.
Wait,
Elliot Wilson.
DJ Envy's yellow.
Why?
But he don't talk that much.
Because he's Hispanic?
Is he Hispanic?
I don't know. Listen, Elliot Wilson, though, his nickname was always YN for yellow. But he's Envy. Envy's black and Puerto Rican or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Is DJ Mustard yellow? But
Bro.
Bro, we're going to beat the fuck out of you on the screen. We're going to hold you down and punch you in the ribs. Anyway, how was everybody's weekend? I went to the zoo. Shit sucked.
what?
I went to Vegas.
What'd you do there? Tickled your ball sack in the hotel room?
That's your second home.
Lost some fucking money and just have fun.
That's pretty vague.
I don't remember my
I don't think you
weekend.
went to Vegas.
I did, nigga. God damn it.
I don't believe you.
Oh, I don't believe you went to the zoo.
Well, I'm gonna tell you one specific thing that happened at the zoo. We saw the gorilla.
Is that you trying to call me a gorilla?
Oh,
Look.
My God.
this fucking guy, man.
Hey, I like making you uncomfortable with that because you always put your head down, you turn to the side. You go, oh, man.
No, not at all.
What kind of gorilla? Like a white silverback?
I wasn't studying.
You seen a white gorilla?
No, I mean I was gonna say whiteback, but I remember it was silverback.
I didn't stare at the placard. I wasn't like, oh, what kind of gorilla is this? That was the only animal that we saw the whole time that like we saw it good enough that my kid was like staring at it, making noise, acknowledging it. It was a pretty shitty zoo.
Did you like throw anything at it to like make the gorilla move for your daughter?
No, but I did talk about Harambe a bunch,
Oh, really?
which in many ways is worse than anything else I could have possibly done, right?
Why can't animals have ethnicities? Like, why can't you be like a Jamaican gorilla?
My dog a nigga.
I think they do.
They do?
There's
So
no-
is,
they do.
what is Tony?
Well, he's from Brooklyn.
Okay.
But
So
I
he's
mean,
like,
He's Italian.
but don't you sometimes they'll be like, isn't there like an African hair Doberman Pinscher or some
I've
shit?
never heard of
No?
an African hair Doberman
I mean,
Pinscher.
like, but don't you hear that sometimes? They'll be like, oh, it's a French tip poodle.
They do say French. But
French poodle. Isn't that a thing?
why they only have French in fucking
Chihuahuas are
what?
in a race.
And why are you out here putting a race upon your dog? Explain
Huskies.
Yeah.
Russian.
My dog a nigga.
that. In what
Why
way?
you say that?
Cause he is.
How?
Because it's my son.
But that's just like what
You
you've
didn't
taught
birth him.
My dog is a nigger.
Where did you get him from?
When she throws the R on it, then
I
I'm
know.
gonna go walk off stage for a little bit, bro. Leave me out of it.
Don't press the ravioli button no more.
Fuck you, I don't want no ravioli, nigga.
Oh my God.
I also just want to say yesterday, me and AD, we got real spicy on the pod.
No, nigga, you got spicy. I was just looking at you.
You and I interviewing Draco the Ruler. Both of us, many of his responses, me and you were just kind of like,
Who's like this?
well, that guy Draco certainly has some opinions.
That was the best mood I've ever seen him in.
Yeah.
Every
was
time
a
I've seen him, he
jolly.
always seems like very, kind of like silent or quiet, but he seems so happy and like, ecstatic that day.
He
He was
came
having
in
a
with
good
the
time.
vibes.
Because as he explained, like his previous round of interviews, like when he did No Jumper and Vlad before, he was all fucked up because he had just gotten out of prison, you know? So he was all like weird and fucking not his normal self.
You
Now
have to
he's-
like get used to.
At one point,
seeing
I
people.
pointed out that me and Draco both had our knees showing, and AD didn't, but AD has been wearing short shorts a lot.
And cut
Who
jeans.
wears short shorts?
You
Hey, D
wear
wears
shorts.
short shorts.
I wouldn't call him like Daisy Dukes necessarily, but he was definitely rocking some.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it G. Once I got like the leg tats and they got a little up more, you kind of want to show it a little bit. So the shorts had to drop a little bit. You feel me?
But is
Gotta show
there
off the leg tats.
has there
Pull
been
the
like
thighs
a
out.
gang statement issued on shorts?
I don't think so.
Because I feel like if you are a gang member, you should be wearing long shorts down to your ankles.
I am a civilian.
Whatever you say.
I'm a great man. I'm trying to get on Nickelodeon, nigga. Leave me alone.
Then you gonna say nigga?
Oh, my bad. That was a ravioli man.
That's gonna be step one. If you want to get on Nickelodeon, step one is you need to stop N-wording it up in public.
That's
I'm pretty
right.
sure that's a big.
Can
thing.
I say nagger?
You gonna talk about South
Technically?
Park again?
Yeah, it reminds me of that episode of South Park.
Oh, what's up, my nagger?
I think this needs to be a rule of podcasting. You can't talk about South Park.
Why? South Park is great.
No, all right, you can talk about
That's a
South
dumb
Park.
They
But you have
reference
to-
everything.
You gotta throttle it a little bit, like because it just feels like a lot of times when you're talking about like anything, it's kind of like, oh, there's a South Park episode about that.
Nigga, because they make episodes about everything. And a lot of shit that I've heard of came from South Park. Like Nambla. I didn't know what the fuck Nambla was.
I put you on Nambla.
No, you didn't.
I
South Park
helped you
did.
fill out your application.
South Park put me on Nambla, and you already knew about Nambla, and you didn't watch South Park, which makes me look at you strangely.
What's Nambla?
The National American Men
North American
Yeah.
Man Boy Love Association. It's I was talking about it with my trainer the other day, and I was thinking that I want to like look it up and see like do they have an office? Do they like how have they been affected by the pandemic? Like what's going on with NAMBLA? Like are there any videos? I want to search YouTube. Like,
We should make a vlog where we
we
try
need
to
Are
do
there
we
it.
any
need to go-
documentaries? Because I would love to see what like the NAMBLA office, like what are they doing there?
It looked like It's a Small World after all. We need to go find it and burn it.
I really feel like
That's
probably
fucked
They probably can't
fucked
afford
up
for
for
any
what?
like pedophilia to be going on.
Wait,
like,
what is NAMBLA again?
That's what I'm
North-
saying.
North-
It's fucked up. I'm like, you lost your damn mind?
I'm not gonna say it. North American Man Boy Love Association. It's basically like a group that advocates for like the normalization
little
of
boys.
like men sleeping with like young boys.
Never mind. I thought you
Talking
guys
about-
said
that's so
something else.
fucked up.
I thought it was a group for pro gayness or something like that. I don't know. I was
Where
confused.
do you hear
Y'all
that
said
in the
man
fucking?
boy.
It was
I thought
too
y'all-
many words to
I
jumbled
heard
together.
Man Boy. I thought y'all was talking about that show.
What, Snowball?
Who's Man Boy?
Oh my God, it's a Snowball. The homie Melvin Gregg.
I also wonder.
That's your friend?
Yeah.
I wonder if NAMBLA is like maybe not like a real thing, and maybe like we've all just built it up in our head.
Well, you didn't watch it on South Park, and you knew what it was.
Well, you know what I've been hearing about in Afghanistan is kind of like they can't convince like the older like dudes, like the warrior ass dudes out there to stop raping little boys because it's just such a big part of their
Wow.
culture. Like they've just
Jesus
they had it done to
Christ.
them. It's just like it's so normalized in their culture that like it's like a huge phenomenon that they think this is completely normal.
It's
God
giving Law and
damn it.
Order SVU.
They think a bunch of crazy shit is normal, like having girls having to wear that thing over their face constantly. You know, it's just like
Well, look at
That's
this.
crazy.
I don't want to dive any deeper than
I
this.
thought there was a fly next to
I
my
don't
head,
want
it's
to
funny.
dive any deeper than this. But look at the second link. Whatever happened to NAMBLA? An article on Vice from March 2016. Rumors of the death of the North American Man Boy Love Association are only slightly exaggerated. Our investigation found. I feel like I read that article
So it's
before
real?
because in my head I feel like NAMBLA doesn't really exist anymore. But I'm gonna read that article later and find out for sure. Anyway, I think you should start up an LA chapter.
it was founded 42
should.
years
You two
ago.
together. Anyway, speaking of,
What the?
Speaking of Man Boy
I
Love,
would love to send a big shout out to our sponsors who are in no way affiliated with NAMBLA. It's a big shout out to my bookie. You like easy money? Well, thanks to MyBookie and their lock of the season. If either team scores in the NFL season opener, you win. A game has not ended 0-0 since World War II, so this is a sure bet. All you have to do is head on over to mybookie.ag, as I did the other day to bet on the Jake Paul fight, and you select your lock of the season, and any team scores between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Bucks, you win. The best bet is one you cannot lose. MyBookie is also playing host to several exclusive contests, including their $100,000 super contest, and it only costs $10 to enter. There's big money on the line this season, so don't wait to get in the game. Join now. Head to mybookie.ag today and use our promo code NOJUMPER, one word, and instantly receive double your first deposit. That's double your funds to double your winnings. Again, that's promo code NOJUMPER. Head on over to mybookie.ag. Adam Graham Mason.
what a great read.
That's an easy way to remember it.
Double.
Now back to NAMBLA. No. Anyway, yeah, I went to the zoo, and so I had a fun weekend of having my Instagram deleted 3 times.
Jesus.
That
I
was
know.
just kind of like nonstop. It just kept happening, and just kept getting taken down.
They were teasing you. They're giving it back to you for like an hour. and then boom.
Now it would appear that I'm okay because I've had it for like the whole day. Fingers crossed.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
Right.
China Mac hit me up today.
He got deleted. I wonder why.
Yeah, he asked me, "Did you know who he can holler at to get his shit back?" And I told him like, "You had to fill out some forms and shit."
My level, like I really feel like I tapped in with a lot of different people who claim to be able to help people with Instagram. It is tough out here, man. There's not that many fucking people who really like seem to feel like they have an in with Instagram.
Because it's Facebook. Facebook is such a huge company.
And they just refuse to give like any level of customer service, even to influencers and shit. You would think that like, you know, that one dickhead from Instagram, the CEO, Adam, whatever, Mosseri.
I think he's a great guy.
Okay, yeah, you don't want to get
I
deleted.
Don't
love-
delete me.
I love him.
I'm living
I
on
love
the
it.
edge. Fuck it. He went on the fucking Breakfast Club and sits there and talks about how Instagram's just fine and their moderation system's great. Meanwhile, every fucking OnlyFans girl on earth is getting deleted. I get deleted 3 times in a weekend, and this motherfucker won't even respond to me on Twitter when I'm adding him. I got almost 1 million followers. I mean, they're just asleep at the wheel, bro.
You thought your white privilege was going to get you an answer?
Not even the white privilege as much as the clout privilege that I was hoping existed.
I'll fuck with that.
And
I
it
think it
turns
was
out,
the titties that got you deleted.
no, it wasn't. It was just somebody targeting me.
somebody targeted him.
And then also I think some people were like pissed off that I wouldn't respond to them trying to talk to me about it. Like these hackers and shit, they just want you to fucking be nice to them. It's like,
If it's anybody to be nice to the hacker.
I'm just like not opening the messages. I'm not going to wade into that pool.
We should make a North American Hacker Love Association.
We can have sex with hackers.
what?
How did
I want to
you
have
get that
sex
out of
with
that?
Todd Packer. You know him?
Todd Packer?
Yeah, good
From The
guy.
Office?
That's you. Oh my god,
Great
that's
guy.
so
I'm not Todd
you.
Packer.
Yes, you are. Because
That-
you're a
honestly,
traveling
yes, I can see
salesman.
that.
No.
Because everybody else who
Todd
works
Packer
here,
just gets crazy and he's
because
crazy
he's a
though.
total misogynist asshole.
I'm a
He's
misogynist.
offensive.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh
You're a
my
traveling rhino salesman.
Yeah, for real.
Goes to Vegas
And he was
constantly.
he had a brand deal with Casamigos, but then he lost it because he got sick. And they made him stop
You
drinking.
couldn't drink as much as you said you could, asshole.
Does it make you happy knowing the house phone's on the side of the 101 fucking begging somebody to not report him to the police right now or
I
something?
was gonna say,
Hopefully it's
honestly,
okay.
those situations, on the other hand, like not his, but you know, the person he hit, are usually the best
Bro!
because that's when you go and you're like, "Yo, give me hella cash, or else I'm doing this." Blah blah. Because I've been there twice before. And
You hit somebody before?
No, someone's hit me before. Ran up to me going, "Dude, I don't have no license." Blah blah. And I'm like, "Give me $600 right now." They're like, "Shh." And I'm like, "Sweet, let's go."
Then you figure out that you could have got like $3,000 and you just completely
Yeah, exactly.
the cost of the damage.
But then
Some of
that's
the
me,
bad.
like, because sometimes you don't want to go to physical therapy, do all that, you know,
Yes,
bullshit.
you do.
like-
That's how you get the most money.
but
in
it
the
also
middle of a
wastes
lawsuit
it,
right now.
it wastes your time.
You're in a
It does.
lawsuit?
Yeah,
So if you come in with a neck brace, we're going to know why.
I might not come in.
That shit would be hard.
We need to talk about
I'm
how
gonna
it's
say
been
you met
affected.
somebody at mybookie.com.
You should hand it over to my bookie.
I'll say your
.ag.
injuries are affecting your work. I'll be like, dude, Gina's been fucking limping her way to
Oh,
work.
it happened like 2 years ago. It's
She
with
said
a-
y'all don't do nothing.
It's with
What-
a big
what?
rideshare company.
A rideshare company.
Mm-hmm.
You got ran over by an Uber?
I didn't.
Was you in the Uber when it happened?
I don't really talk about stuff that's happening in court right now.
Oh, I like that. Oh,
Yuri got his car hit by a bunch of girls smoking a blunt.
Oh yeah, that was a ridiculous day.
A bunch of bitches smoking a blunt in the whip. Rear-ended Yuri.
not only did they hit us, but they fucked up the car so bad that they couldn't continue driving, and they tried to continue driving, and we were walking after them, just filming them, like waiting for their car to stop working,
And
we
they
were just,
punked you out. They were like, bitch, stop filming me.
yeah, they did get mad. They were like, "Stop filming us!"
That's what
blah,
gave
blah."
you $600.
No, that gave me like $7,000. That
Bro.
was actually a good one.
All the insurance? And he
Yeah.
put it in Bitcoin.
No,
then
I
he
should
took it
have.
out.
Bro, when I got that $7,000, Bitcoin was at 11,000. If I had put that $7,000 into Bitcoin, bro, I would have been in
Could've
Hawaii
five
right
extra
now.
money, buddy.
bro. I hit somebody one time on the freeway, and they chased me for like 20 minutes until I stopped. And he was like, I stopped, and he was like, "Were you driving away from me?" I was like, "No, I just didn't see you."
When you finally stopped, he
I
was mad as
stopped.
fuck.
He was like, "Hey, no," he was a nice white guy. He was like, "Hey, buddy," he was like, "Did you not see me? I was following you." I was like, "Oh no, I didn't see you. I was trying to get away."
This guy's
That
got
nigga would
balls
not
to
let me
steal.
get-
I
swear
would
to
have called
God.
the cops. I would have radioed them in. Get this guy.
I'm on the freeway, really just. This nigga was, bro. He had like a little Mazda or something. That nigga was hanging.
You fucked this car up?
Yeah, I fucked it up.
That's hard.
Dude, recently I actually had this fucked up car situation where I basically had to go to the store for Riley to get like smoothies or something, right? Parked in this parking lot.
Smoothie man.
When I come back out of the store, there's some dude parked like an inch away from my driver's side door. So I literally can't even open my door type shit, right? So I'm like, oh, what the fuck? So I start going through my passenger side. As I'm going through my passenger side, I see this like old ass dude like walking up to that car. And I'm just like, yo, I'm like, you parked hella close to me, man. Like I can't even get in my car. And he's just like, oh, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. He just like gets mad instantly. And then I was like, no, fuck you. I was like, you fucking parked hella close to my car. I'm like, learn how to fucking drive, you retard. Well, I shouldn't have said
Whoa!
sorry. I was super angry because he started yelling at me. Anyways, I start crawling into my car through the passenger seat. He spits on my hood. He just goes, and just spits on my hood. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
You
Like,
gotta
Why
get
you
it back in
didn't
blood.
swallow him?
What'd you do?
You gotta get it back in blood. What's wrong with you?
At this point, I was like, old man, very like 80 years old.
If he can spit, he can get hit.
I'm not gonna assault some old
That's
man.
what
I'm
I'm
not gonna.
saying. Yeah, he gotta die.
No.
He's gonna die anyway.
You let that man spit on your car and make you crawl through?
You should have sent him to the Shadow Realm.
I did.
He should have woke up next to Tupac house. What's wrong with you?
I did a couple of things. I don't want to incriminate myself, but I didn't cause any damage to him. You know what I mean?
Die
But-
anyway.
Yuri had the assault gun.
You beat his ass or what?
no, I didn't, because he's an old man. I
So what you do?
I was so close to his car that I just took my door and I went.
And
I just-
damage.
So you fucked your car up too?
No, I didn't really fuck up my car.
Anyone who hits somebody else's car with their car to like get revenge is
So
crazy.
stupid.
Because it's gonna do more damage or at least like similar amount of damage to
That's
your
some white
shit.
people shit.
It was like 10 in the morning and I was just
Yuri.
like,
Bro, why didn't you throw the smoothies on his car and drive off?
I just paid like $10. It was like,
Why
You
didn't
did
throw
more than
that shit at
$10
his
of
head?
damage hitting your car to his car.
my car is already pretty dinked up, okay? So it's fine. I don't really,
you
not
dinked
worried
up.
about that. But
Oh, you dinked up.
I was just like, dude, what the hell, man? Like, all they said was like, you parked too close to my car.
How did we get here?
You
How did we get
You
here?
was talking about house phone.
guys
Deep-
talking about cars, yeah. And it
Car
reminded me of
accidents.
that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, as long as we're talking about the state of our cars,
I hope
my
this guy
car,
doesn't sue me.
my car was in the fucking shop for like over a week. I brought it in right away. The guy goes, "You have a nail in your tire." Calls me back a half hour later. He goes, "We found 3 more nails in your tire." Oh my god! I'm like, how the fuck did I run over 4 nails at one time and not have any idea and be just driving around? I didn't bring it in because of the nails. I brought it in because of the check engine thing and to get an oil change. But you know, now that my fucking car has like an oil change and it's not telling me that my tire level is too low and I don't have nails
Time to
in my
get
tire,
new.
don't you feel like your iPhone battery is full once your car has like an oil change and shit, and like you know you're not gonna have to do any maintenance for a while? You get the full tank.
I was just gonna say the opposite. Like, you
Like
should.
this feels like my iPhone battery too. Like I'm at like 60%, so I
It
feel
looks
pretty
disgusting.
I think
This
I see
shit
things
floating in
float.
there.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think I see things
Put that
floating
shit
in there.
down.
good. There's nothing
It's like a
floating in
fish
it.
tank.
Fucking
What are you talking about?
I see, like,
disgusting.
floating
Put
in
that
it.
down.
It's water.
I see little shrimp
Yeah,
in
there's
there.
some shit in there.
There's algae and
Some
shrimp.
shrimp. Grits in it. Grits in there.
There's an ecosphere inside your
You're
water
projecting
bottle.
because your beard has grits in it.
Ooh,
You beard
I'm
out.
growing it. It's growing,
Yeah, I know. And it's got food.
Yeah,
in
that
it.
beard's not thick enough for grit.
bro. It's growing.
I'm not shaming. I'm just saying it's not thick enough to.
Let's
have
go to
any-
Waffle House.
Bro,
They got
why?
grits.
Oh my god.
What is
Hey.
it?
You ever been to Waffle
Said
House?
what is grits?
Yes.
Yeah,
How was it?
Yuri asked what is
Shut
grits.
the fuck up.
potatoes.
What are grits? I think they are potatoes.
You guys are a real
I've
wacky
never
bunch,
ordered a
man.
grit before.
You're a wacky.
You guys are a whack pack.
I'm
You a
definitely the
wacky
most
nigga.
civilized person here.
Hey,
I will give you that.
the same shit, bro. With my car, the fucking people had my car for a whole month.
A month.
They had my car a whole month fixing it, right? Because I fucked it up a little bit. They give it back to me. Everything is fixed except the last thing that I did.
What was that?
What was
When I pulled the fucking gas cap thing off.
Oh, I
off of it-
noticed you didn't have a gas cap.
Yeah, I'm like, I fixed. It took a month to fix everything, but just like, oh, we forgot to put the gas cap back on.
That's so noticeable
So
too.
and I got a fucking. I had to order a fucking Mercedes gas cap to put on my.
How much
fucking
was
car.
that?
It's like $300.
300
for a cap, that's so ridiculous.
That's like a week
No
at
cap,
work for a
that's-
lot.
No,
of
it's
people.
not just the cap. It's the whole cover. I knocked the whole shit off.
That's such an AD thing to do.
yeah. That was my drunk day.
That's
That's
some
why you-
grimace shit.
That's why you never go to the dentist or the mechanic because they're always gonna find some shit wrong with your car. Or
You definitely want to go to the
You definitely want
dentist.
to go to the dentist.
So
in
you
your
don't go
life.
to the dentist or take baths every day?
Actually,
Actually,
since like to be honest,
Smoothie man.
since I got my wisdom teeth removed, I've been brushing my teeth twice a day and taking a shower nearly every day.
What does the shower have to
Nearly.
do with you getting your wisdom teeth
It's
taken
nearly
out?
for
It
me.
makes me feel cleaner.
Good. Okay. We getting somewhere.
Yeah.
now I've been showering more lately because like I feel like, well, and just washing my hands in general because I'm kind of like, oh, like,
That's rare.
You know, I just took a shit. Like I don't give a fuck about like smoking a blunt with my shit hands right afterwards. But I don't want to be like touching my kid with my like hands that just were
Finally.
wiping my ass. You know,
You know what's funny? I have one rule
What the
here.
fuck is wrong
and
with
you-
you?
because I'm washing my hands more.
I'm just saying, it was a time where you was shit and not wash your hands.
Of course.
I knew this. I knew of this.
I'm not wiping my ass with my fucking hand. I'm wiping it
not
with
know
toilet
it.
paper.
AD, you know how
Nigga, you still need to wash your hands.
Well,
You are
now
disgusting.
I know.
now
I know.
30 years,
Grown-ass
30 years in.
I come in here and shake your fucking hand every day.
Do you?
No, you leave
Yeah.
without saying bye sometimes.
And then even look, last week on my show, I'm sitting in your seat and I touched the fucking mic and there's like some fucking gunk on the goddamn Mike,
It's probably from Mary,
who was Mary?
the fucking girl with the boobs.
Oh, that probably was from her, to be honest.
She's spitting out Lucas out of titties? Or what the fuck
No,
is
she
going
was
on?
covered in all types of goop and glitter.
Yeah, she had glitter on her.
She had glitter like in the seasoning salt bottle.
Oh, that's
She
probably
was
what it was.
But
then.
AD, can I-
Shout out to
oh,
Mary.
What was it like for you going viral, sort of, off of that clip?
I guess everybody felt like I was their mood.
You were, because you were like,
Oh.
you actually jumped out of your skin. Like, what was that? You didn't want anyone to know you were there?
No, I was just scared because you threw me off. I was ugly that day. And then you got to put the camera, so I'm like, woo, wait a minute.
I'm glad that
You
we
know?
asked you randomly to be on the pod today, and you're like dolled up. The hair's looking
Oh,
fresh.
yeah,
The
you see
baby
the
hairs
hair?
are
I
all-
just noticed they're in the
Like-
shape of hearts.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
What is the hair?
Look.
Oh, I just noticed right now.
Oh shit!
I got my certified lover girl.
Oh,
See that?
damn.
So I know Drake be in your DMs.
Bum, bum,
You want me
bum.
to send him a
I
pic
want
of
you
you?
to send him in mine.
You better gain about 100 pounds, and I think it might be
I'm not thick
interesting.
enough.
Wait, just to get back on that subject about Adam's hands, I've always had this rule here where every time I do the swipe ups and I use Adam's phone,
Yeah, I didn't do it today. What the fuck?
and the every time you touch
forgot.
Adam's condometer, I always wash my hands after I touch anything Adam
You trying to
owns.
say you a dirty fuck?
No, because I know he doesn't wash his hands after the bathroom.
You a
Because
dirty fuck, Adam,
and I'm
for
like
that.
hella like crazy.
I've
I'm
been
always
getting a lot
touching my
better
face.
with it.
Well, yeah, I'm glad to.
But
hear.
I don't do it after I pee. That's just a waste of time.
What the fuck?
I mean, look.
I somehow agree with that. To be
No,
honest.
no. Listen.
You agree with that?
Because it's
I
clean down
wash
there.
my hands after any interaction in the bathroom, but if you don't touch it to pee, then you can get a pass for that. But not boo-booing.
I have a great strategy for peeing without having to touch my penis at all.
Yeah, it's called pee all over the fucking bathroom.
This is what I do. I sit down on the toilet
No,
seat.
you can't sit down.
I like peeing sitting down.
Oh my
I pee
god.
sitting down.
Do you put
Dick-
toilet paper down
You
first?
put your dick in the bowl?
I wake up to pee 2 or 3 times throughout the course of the night because I drink so much goddamn water, right?
Yeah.
When I wake up to pee, what would I rather do? Do I want to stand in front of the toilet like a fucking idiot for
Yes.
30 seconds?
Easiest
Or do
thing.
I wanna
Like a
just
fucking man.
Plop down, stay basically asleep. I plant
Like a
my-
little bitch.
I plant my hand down on my fucking head and I basically I'm still sleeping while I urinate. It keeps me in the sleep mood, and then I'm done. Boom.
I
But do it
hate
drip?
the feeling of your penis touching the inside of the rim of the toilet bowl.
I don't allow that
will
to happen,
will
Yuri.
Fucking
I
send-
scoot back.
But that's
Oh, you don't want to be cleaning your
You
toilet
pee
bowl.
on a little, you
little
pee on a
shitty-
little
shitty
kid's
dick,
potty.
Yuri.
It only happens
No,
because you
it's
pee on a
dirty.
little kid potty. It's like this big, so you can't help that.
standing is so much easier. I feel like.
Hell no. But anyway, when I'm doing it, then when I'm done, you want to like squeeze the last little bit of pee out of your penis when you're done.
Yeah.
Well, since I'm already sitting down, I just take my shirt and I whoosh. I use my shirt as a little bit of a penis mitt to like push down a little bit. Scoop,
This is disgusting.
Scoop that last little bit of urine out, and then boom, I'm good.
I took a jacket from you before, and I ain't no telling I'll ever put that on again.
Oh
What
my
jacket?
god.
The fucking Klansman. I mean, the fucking
What?
what's it called?
Klansman jacket.
I had nothing to do with that.
The fuck Klansman jacket.
I did not let him borrow a clam. Not that I recall.
That's so random.
God damn. Anyway, I gotta do the social clip.
Go ahead, do the social clip.
Now that I'm done talking about peeing sitting down, maybe we're in the mood.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna need y'all to get right in this bathroom while y'all got ladies here every day.
Yo, I got called out by Wheezy so bad though. She's like, Adam, I know you don't wash your hands after you pee. I'm like, why? She's like, because I could hear you didn't run the water. I'm like, God damn it.
I
wouldn't
noticed
wanna
that
touch you
too.
She
afterwards.
goes, you didn't flush either.
That's
Now I
how
don't
we
wanna
knew
touch you
Housephone
anymore.
did it.
Sometimes I call out Riley with the same thing. I'm
You
like,
should not
I didn't
wanna
hear
touch
the
me
I didn't hear
anyway.
the
He said
Cinco.
he just called his girl out. His girl don't wash her hands after she use the bathroom.
Why the fuck are you?
He just called his girlfriend
I'm saying,
out.
I use
He
that
said-
same technique of like, I didn't hear the Cinco.
So
off.
you saying that sometimes you come out the bathroom and you don't hear the toilet flush? Is that what you said?
Riley gonna whoop your ass.
You about to get into
Okay, you're right. Never mind. I retract my comment.
Smart man.
All right. Try to stay on
Go
topic
ahead.
here for a moment. Yo, we already been doing the No Jumper show for like a half hour.
Let's go.
But swipe up and you can catch the rest of it, or you can just watch it afterwards, right, AD?
You nasty fuck.
Pray for Housephone.
Sit down to pee. Let's go. All right, there you go. That was all I
Sit down.
needed.
I like it,
sit down to pee.
Sitting down to pee is
bro.
normal,
I'm not
bro.
sitting down to pee
And
unless
also-
I'm like, I got a shit too.
Yeah, but you're just worried that you're gonna get a call from your OG and he's gonna say, "Oh, you can't be sitting down to pee." That's what the other
Bro,
side
how
does.
everybody? Oh my god.
That's what they do over there. On
And
the
that's
other
what the
side of
ops
town.
doing.
Wait, also, the toilet seat's always cold. I always have to put toilet paper
No,
on
it's
on
not.
toilet seat so it's not that cold.
Nigga,
You know,
You do that at home?
I do it at home.
What the fuck is wrong with you? That's not
strictly,
the airport.
strictly because of the temperature.
The toilet seat do be cold.
It's too fucking cold. I have to put toilet paper down before I sit.
That's such a crazy waste. What kind of girl are you?
I think both of y'all anemic or something.
I used to do that at my
I'm an
parents'
You
house
are,
too.
Fuck,
Yeah,
even your girl's sitting over there basically acting like, what the fuck is wrong
She's
with
tired
you?
of buying
She
extra
calls-
paper.
She think he a weirdo.
Honestly, when the first time I ever lived with a girl, I definitely had that experience where I was like pretty pissed off at how much more toilet paper she was using than me. Because they have to wipe their you
And
pee
paper
way more than
towels.
you pee way more than you poop. Girls use toilet paper when they pee. Guys don't.
That's true.
Girls,
Besides maybe AD.
girls use wipes and shit.
Yeah, but so I was.
Wait.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, I'm spending so much more money on paper towels or on toilet paper. This is fucked up.
If you think about it, like when you're going number one, right? You, as a guy, you're more likely to have to wash your hands because when you're going number two, your hand's only touching the toilet paper. Realistically, you're not touching any part of your body.
Bro, just leave. No.
Thin toilet paper is?
Toilet paper is thin as fuck.
I crumple it up into a big old piece and then go. Whoop,
You crumple?
Wait, how
make
many
like,
times? How many times do you wipe?
I make like a loofah basically out of toilet
How many
paper.
times do you wipe?
Maybe like three loofahs.
That's it.
Yeah.
You wipe 3 times.
Gotta make sure. I gotta make sure it's clean.
I look at my.
I wipe till there's no brown.
I just
That's what I'm saying.
after I tweeted the link, I just instinctively hit the notification tab and saw it. Adam22 is a disgusting fuck. Man said he doesn't wash his hands after taking his shit. God
Yep.
damn it.
There you go.
Let me see it so much of this shit.
You might make it like fucking what's her name? Mia Kumbla. What's her name?
But I never get sick.
Yeah, them niggas.
Mia
Ashton Kutcher.
Kumba.
Mia Kumba.
I was like, who?
I love when AD doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Like when I handed him the
What?
Bitcoin. When I handed him the Bitcoin. And you
I
were
know.
Like,
I see you tweet that. That
you're
shit
like,
was
this
funny.
is worth 50K?
Is this a Bitcoin?
You're like, is this a pickle? Or did you say Bitcoin? And I was like, no, I said pickle. And he goes, this is a Bitcoin. It's not pickle.
Bro,
And
I
was
seen
like,
your tweet when
And then you
wrote that.
licked it to taste it.
The pickle?
The Bitcoin. Okay, this is
I'll give you a
hypothetical.
nickel to tickle my pickle.
Don't touch me anyway.
I never touch you.
Y'all
You don't even-
two niggas.
You don't even say goodbye to me anymore. When
Yes,
you leave.
I do.
You honestly, the past
Yuri,
3-4
you
days,
are
every
always-
time you leave, you're on the phone. You're like, and they're like, just out of here.
I can see you guys having a Taliban type relationship.
What? Every time I come in, I say hi to
You
everybody.
say hi. You say hi.
So,
definitely.
okay. So you want me to start saying bye, Yuri?
Well, you stopped for some reason. I don't know.
My bad. I'm gonna start saying it again.
Did I do something wrong?
No,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Sometimes certain people, like when they come in, I've noticed it's like a thing. Like certain people just believe that it's important that they say hi to every employee when they come in. And Travis McCoy did that today when he came in.
I say hi to everybody.
I like those people.
I say I do that, but I don't like make hand contact.
No,
with
this is what you do.
everybody.
You like this.
I'm
Hey,
like-
hey,
I'm
bud.
like,
Hey, bud.
later, everybody.
Hey, bud.
Hey,
That's you.
bud. Why am I like that? Why am I like
He
falling
walks in
asleep?
half
You're
asleep.
portraying me as like a heroin addict.
Every
What's
time
wrong
I
with
come
you?
in, you're sitting right there on the tree like this. Hey, bud, how you doing, bud?
I feel like Adam comes in with a hella energy. He like throws the gate
Fuck
up
no.
and just walks in hella
Yeah.
fast.
He said, "Hey, Gina."
Gina!
Hello.
Yeah, I
Hey,
usually hear
this.
like that.
Hey, bud.
Team Spirit! He's mischaracterized.
It's like Adam off
me.
lean or something.
This dude's fucked up.
The
What is
lean
wrong with
cast.
this guy?
I don't know.
You want to do the lean cast? No, you're shook.
Fuck
I'm
no.
down.
I'm not doing no
I
lean.
want to do the Sherm cast.
You do some Sherm camp, somebody's gonna get hit in here.
I want to do a
Really?
painkiller cast because my teeth are in pain.
They're still in pain?
Still?
Yes, because now
Maybe if you start washing your hands and brushing your teeth.
now that I have all this extra space, my teeth are like all moving because they're all jumbled together.
Bro, I can tell.
Yeah, because I have 33 teeth, not
Oh,
32 like most
shit.
people.
So your teeth are stretching out now?
So now they're stretching out. Now all of them are fucking
How
hurting.
many teeth we supposed to have?
Oh, you're supposed to have 32. I had 33 before I got these pulled. And I went back to the dentist, asked for more pain meds, and he said no.
Why? Because you could tell that you're a fucking junkie?
He said, you don't wash your hands. Get the fuck out of my office.
Like, do I look like a junkie? I'm skinny, I guess.
That's why I never became a doctor, because I heard that you have to wash your hands a lot.
I have
Oh
29
my
teeth.
God.
Fuck that rule.
You got 29 teeth?
I just counted them.
It's one thing to
How
count
did you
them.
just count your
It's-
teeth?
No.
You ever try that? Counting your teeth with your tongue?
It's hard. You have to use an
I don't
X-ray.
really trust myself.
Wait a minute.
Exactly.
This is gonna be
We're
the
just all
best,
counting
best
our teeth.
podcast ever. Everybody silently.
Counting.
You know what would be even better? Is
Why do
if-
I got 13?
If we, 13? Those aren't teeth, for the record.
Yeah, that's,
Those are not teeth.
you got two teeth, basically, upper and downer.
It's cool that AD had baby teeth, Grown-up teeth and then fake
ceramic.
teeth.
It's like evolution.
And then like Pottery Barn teeth. Columbia teeth.
Oh my god.
No, it was Miami, right?
Bro, you don't know where I got my teeth done.
I'm about to pull up.
we should all get our teeth done.
We should all get our hair done. You gonna do that when you get older?
I don't know.
I am, for sure.
I like the idea
You're
of having.
hyped in advance.
Bro, we got to strike back, man.
Yeah, think of a new design. Like work with what's happening. Like make a bunch of like polka dots or something.
Have you thought about getting a BBL?
Bro, shut up.
No?
Oh my god.
He was talking to me.
I'm no.
He's talking. He gonna ask Drake on the interview yesterday too. Is AD a joint? I'm like, why would you say? Why would you say shit like
But
this?
what was funny is you had already told him.
Don't say shit like that.
That was funny.
That was
It
not
was
funny,
funny.
bro.
It was-
I didn't ask him if you were an unk.
Yeah, you could have asked that.
the idea joint.
I got bars, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got some fire.
Where does a guy get a BBL though?
I don't know. But I know a dude who has one.
Apparently, guys have like behind your ball sack is another extra 3 inches of dick, and I think when you get that pulled out, I think that's the guy version of a BBL,
That's the only surgery that I would want.
right?
The one that makes your dick way longer and curved.
But you know what's interesting?
What about a fake six pack?
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
lazy.
Some billionaire dude died from that surgery like a year ago.
Really?
Yeah, he was like a diamond mine owner,
The
like
dick or the
super
six-pack?
billionaire. No, from the dick extension surgery.
He had a
That's
diamond
fucked up.
mine and he died making his dick longer.
Exactly.
That just really tells you how fucking pointless life is. That you might not make it.
All the money in the world, but still was less
Literally.
confident.
Literally all the
reminds me
money
of
in the
Housephone
world.
getting in an accident with no license. Anyway,
I hope he's okay. You know, his neck might be.
Yeah, did you check on him? Did you say, "Are you okay"?
I actually didn't even respond when he told me.
His text is like, "What the fuck? You're always late, you
I mean,
asshole."
look at. I said, "Where you at?" He said, "Hit this N word on the freeway." Trying to get him to not call the police.
Snitching on the homie.
That was like an hour ago.
You're a rat.
Anyway, I do want to tell you guys something very, very important. I have a very big announcement. There's a fight coming up between two of the greatest warriors to ever grace Instagram.
I agree.
I will be in attendance, and unless he is Cap, which he often has been in the past, AD will be coming too.
I'm never cap, nigga.
Do either of you get a +1?
If you want
That's
to
the real
fly
question.
out, I think at this point,
Oh,
because
it's not here.
We're
Never mind.
probably gonna have to be flying out me, AD, and Trev, and then
What about
allegedly T-Rail and Housephone if they want to go.
What about Kiki?
But yo, we
Can
gotta
I
take,
get flued out?
We got to take precautions
I
with
never get flued
Housephone.
out.
I said I think he should have to pay for his own flight, and if he goes there and doesn't get arrested, then we'll reimburse him.
Bring Kiki.
How many people am I supposed to bring to?
I've never
to
gone on a
Pensacola,
no jumper
Florida?
trip ever.
All right, bring.
How many people
bring,
need to go for
bring
me to
Kiki,
go announce a fight?
Bring Kiki, bring Vale, bring fucking Yuri,
I
bring
still
Phil,
haven't even
bring
gotten
Trev,
to
bring
who-
Bossa Nova.
I still haven't got to who's fighting. You're acting like flights are free. Why? Even me flying out UT Roll and Housephone is ridiculous.
Nigga,
And
you're
Trev
right.
and Trev.
How the fuck is ridiculous? You can spend 80,000 on the NFT.
Adam, you're rich.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't act like I have any kind of money, and
You
I
can
do not
spend
want
80,000 on a fucking NFT monkey, but you can't fly out your homies.
My art investments have nothing to do with the pragmatic business decisions that I'm trying to make in the context of running a business.
Do you want to go by yourself?
No.
Then
That's
suck
why
a
I
dick
will fly
and
you
book
out,
the flights.
and I will fly dead dick T-Rail out so that he can get away from his newborn for a few days and hang out with us.
I see a
Perfect time to leave.
dead dick if you got a new baby.
I'm trying to get a boo. So could you fly me out too?
Yeah, his name is
You're
John,
not gonna
John
find
Gabbana.
You're not gonna find a boo in Peninsula,
Pensacola.
Why?
Florida.
Where my people's at in Pensacola, Florida, I need y'all to
like 20
supply
hours away from Miami.
AD with rhino pills while we are out there.
Can't take it. Can't take
A
it.
half dose.
Anyway, you want to know who's fighting?
Yes.
Who?
The real Jake Paul, Supreme Patty.
Bum, 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 bum.
Just occurred to me that, like, to me, Supreme Patty is like Jake Paul, but from the streets.
I would agree.
And then he will be facing perhaps the greatest thief to ever live, ever. John Gabbana, formerly Boom Gang.
Boom gang.
Boom Gang.
Boom gang, whole lot of gang shit.
Whole lot of.
Who do you guys think is gonna like get win?
I ain't gonna lie. I seen Supreme Patty. That nigga was He's bulking up, man. That
He
nigga don't
smacked your boy Dan Rue around.
I didn't even see it. I heard
He
though.
does seem bulky, actually.
I
to be honest.
mean, Dan Rue didn't really look like he came prepared for that one, to be
But
totally honest.
John Gabbana has been installing pools, building pools. He's been working with heavy machinery. He's probably also, pretty fucking
I
lifted.
bet you
has
he
stamina.
washes his hands.
Most likely.
John Gabbana is sober now, which is very, very different than where he was at when he collapsed on the podcast. So that's good. I mean, Supreme Patty is very short and kind of, stocky, whereas Boonk is I think quite a bit taller and very lanky. In
Much more
comparison.
reach for sure.
Yeah. So, I mean, they are going to be a unique matchup. I don't know what their heights are or anything, but
He's for sure taller than Supreme Patty. Boonk.
yeah. Supreme Patty's short as fuck.
Yeah, he's probably gonna have a good amount of reach on Supreme Patty. Like Supreme Patty's gonna have to have really good dodging skills
Right.
and just really
Like I
quick
did that. He
hands.
was like,
You saw him with his
Anyway, I am going to be announcing it, allegedly.
Oh.
And we're going to be out there. Bro, this is going to be tight. This is our opportunity to get some, Dana White clout. We're going to be interviewing these fools. We're going to be at the weigh-in, keeping them apart and stuff. They're trying to fight. We're going to be, holding them back and shit.
That's gonna be sick.
This is some fucking bonus clout that we might not have gotten otherwise, and we're going to be able to just go out there and maybe you can run in the ring and punch somebody after the decision is made.
Let me do that.
why would I do that?
Let me do that.
Just get crazy.
You know how they have that
Let Gina
naked
do
dude?
Yeah, let me do it.
You could be a ring girl.
Ooh.
Yeah, see what's that about, Adam? I might have to get a BBL for it though.
Wait, how many?
You don't have enough time.
Is there rounds? Oh yeah,
For 2
there is.
weeks. It's the 24th, for the record. It's the 24th. So if you live in Florida, I want you to come out. I want you to tap in with me and AD. We will smoke your sherm. There is a link on my Twitter if you just scroll down a little bit, or if you go to Supreme Patty's Instagram, it's the link in his fucking bio, and you can cop the pay-per-view on there.
Are you giving me a first class flight?
I'm not even flying first class.
All right.
The plane gonna get there
What about
regardless.
business casual?
What the fuck is that?
I was just playing.
Aren't there only 2 sections? Should I fly first class?
should
That'd be
take a
pretty
s-
funny if I made you sit in the bag.
I ain't doing that shit,
If I'm flying you and T-Rell out, then you're definitely sitting in the back.
bro.
You're on Spirit for sure.
No,
Spirit.
hell no.
Leaving at 3 o'clock in the morning.
No.
Yes.
Take the last steam train.
How do you feel about sleeping at a homeless shelter?
Dude, can I not bring my wallet while we out there? I just
leave your wallet.
I got to fend for myself.
I drop them off at a homeless
Pensacola.
shelter. And then I drive to the Ritz. That'd be pretty tight.
I don't think there's a Ritz out there.
No, that's what I'm wondering. I'm like, what's going to be the nicest hotel in Pensacola?
Y'all
Best
make it
Western.
sound so bad.
The Holiday Inn.
I stayed when I graduated high school. The next 2 winters, actually, I think when I was 21 and 22, so 2 years in between. But I stayed in Pensacola for the winter 2 years in a row. It is not a luxurious or glamorous place. I'll put it like that.
By whose standards?
You're
By
right.
anyone living in America at this time. No, you're right though, because there's a lot of people living in jungles and stuff who would probably think it was really nice. It is not the nicest place I've ever been. I don't know why the fuck
How
they're
long
doing
we
the
staying
fight.
there
Yeah,
for?
that's what I was wondering. Why
I don't know,
there?
probably a couple days, but I was wondering too.
I want 2 days max.
2 days sounds good. I was
don't
wondering
wanna
we should
do
go to
that.
Miami after. No?
I'm missing Jamaica for this. I'll only go to Miami if we go on Fresh and Fit.
Together.
Yeah.
They're coming on the 16th.
So
Oh,
we can
no
go back
jumper.
over there. I like that
I'll
shit.
go there too. Let's go. Let's line it up.
We'll talk about it.
You guys should go to Disney World.
I'm down with that.
That'll be
Who
fun.
are, just me and him?
Yeah.
That sounds kind of sus.
Wait, why is it only just me and you going there?
Trevor.
I don't like
who,
this.
who was going to go with us?
You
Just
talking about let's get an Airbnb? That's
me, you, and
sus.
Trev?
Yeah, Trevor will film you guys walking
What are we
around.
going to do?
I want T-Row to come too.
Okay.
And I want Kiki to come if he can.
Housephone can come, but he has to buy his own ticket.
We'll let Kiki come if Housephone don't come. Let's agree on that.
If Kiki wants to go, and
That nigga want to go. I know him.
I do like the idea of being surrounded by a large pack of men.
For the
Yeah, you about to
90%
say
chance.
something else. Pack of gum.
If,
Pack of gum.
for the 90% chance that Housephone ends up not going, can I sneak on with his ticket?
What gang should we tap in with when we're out there? I want to tap in
I
with
don't
all
want
of
to
them.
tap in with the
Why
Peninsula
not? Pensacola.
Pensacola.
Let's be in the trap. You want? We'll go to Bando with me.
They don't have no bando in Pensacola.
I think they do. Give me my notes.
What kind of food they have out there?
Probably roughly the same as everywhere else in America, if I had to guess.
Probably fresher, to be honest.
I used to eat
right where the cows
Zaxby's
are.
all the time when I was out there.
Oh, it's
Zaxby's is
country.
good.
It's country out
Zaxby's
there.
stupid. Long Beach Griffey has Zaxby's in his bio.
They don't have no Zaxby's in Long Beach, period.
Zaxby's? Wait, maybe it wasn't him. Maybe it was someone else.
I'm about to say, because that's like a Atlanta thing.
I love Zaxby's.
Yeah, what the hell is a Zaxby's?
Yeah.
It's a fucking
fire.
fried chicken joint. It's amazing.
And we don't have one on here.
Crispy,
Well-
crunchy chicken, though.
You taste one chicken, you taste them
Must
all.
be nice.
No.
What?
You sound
Who
crazy.
told you that? You've really given up on life if you believe that.
You think Popeyes tastes different than KFC?
Yes.
Listen, I'm cracking into them birds in every goddamn state, country, zip code under the sun. I've had chicken in every different fucking state, city, etc.
Where are they the best?
I don't know.
New Hampshire.
But I'm eating them
all
everywhere.
taste the same.
Dave's Hot Chicken.
No, it does not.
Some of them are happier and like, healthier.
Fuck them. I don't give a fuck about their feelings. I'm just eating them.
And Pensacola.
That
That's
could be
how I'm
applied to
feeling.
chickens and
Penis cola.
What
Pause.
the fuck?
You want to drink that? What do you even do? Like, what's it going to be like for me to go on a trip with you? I don't know if I'm ready for it.
Oh
what
my
the fuck
God.
you mean?
I just don't know, like, what kind of weird shit you might be doing. You're going to, like, book out a hookah lounge for you to just sit there and smoke by yourself?
I might go to the hookah
it should be
lounge.
filmed like a reality show because, like, I think it just.
What do
be
you
really
think
funny.
I do?
I don't know. That's what I'm worried about.
Just look at my stories.
AD keeps taking these 30-minute bathroom breaks.
But that's the version of yourself. That's the version of yourself that you want to share with the world.
What you mean?
The real AD.
The real
I
AD,
don't know.
The real AD is chill. I just fucking play video games and shit and watch
That's
TV.
what you want to do? You want us to get hotels that have video games so we can just sort of like get our COD on?
Yeah, why not?
That's hard.
Fly to Miami to play COD.
No, Pensacola.
Pensacola.
I need to know about the clubs and bars in
I
Pensacola.
don't think I want to go to the bar in Pensacola.
They might not have enough internet
I've
to
never
play
even heard
online
of
games.
What if we get you a hosting gig out there, a walkthrough?
Well, if you get a walkthrough, that's different.
Oh, we get a little like $200 walkthrough
Well,
out
I
there.
ain't doing $200. All right, gotta up that up, man. You
Listen,
said
bro,
$200.
This is Pensacola.
That's
Don't
a big
push it.
bag in Pensacola.
That's a big bag. Yeah, they never had a walkthrough before.
Throw some chicken, maybe.
First walkthrough in Pensacola.
I want to do a walkthrough.
Y'all
at
make it
fucking-
sound so sus.
I mean,
I don't
it's-
know. I don't know what it looks
It's
like.
not the most sophisticated place that I've ever been. Not even sophisticated, but it's not like. It's a weird place, but also I haven't been there in honestly like damn near 20 years.
It's probably so nice.
Probably gentrified now.
It's probably Lamborghinis and shit, like just driving around.
Lambos.
I doubt it. I doubt there's a lot of.
But people gonna come for the fight.
Yeah, I guess.
allegedly.
We're going.
That's a trip.
That's a trip. Life's a trip.
That's why I need to meet a boo.
Oh,
You
to
want to
take
meet a boo everywhere.
You
I
think
do.
that you need a boo to fly you out? You're like Blue Jasmine.
I agree. Someone should
No,
take
no.
Gina to this fight.
No,
Sounds
we're not
romantic.
gonna do that.
Why are you having so much trouble finding boos, Gina?
Oh, this is one of those things.
I think you're a
What's
nice
on the
person.
notes?
Gina, you should get on Love Island or like Bachelorette. That would be so.
Bachelorette?
I watched that episode
Wait.
of Love Island.
For the
other
love
day.
of Gina, hosted by No Jumper. There
What
you go.
season?
I do. I have many visions for our new office once we get it going, and I really want to. And people, please in the chat, let us know what you feel about this. But I really want to have it be like Monday through Friday, 4 hours guaranteed of live stream content on No Jumper.
I like that
And we
idea.
every week just book it out with different dope shit going on and like different combinations of people. And me and AD will have our slots, do our podcast, and then we'll have our whatever, and like just really. I would love to just build No Jumper out so we just have like a fire live stream going for like set amounts of time every week. That's like my goal.
Different
that
ideas
I really wanna get
constantly.
to. Yeah, just doing all kinds of different shit.
I'm down. The sleep stream finally. I'm so excited. Now that
You
I
are not sleeping in my new
sleep
office.
on
No, I want you guys to sleep and I'll record you.
I will
No,
not
so
sleep with you.
so you can watch and try to tickle us? I'm out.
No, I'm gonna.
You ticklish?
Me?
He was in this documentary called Tickled. You should have seen him getting tickled in this documentary.
No, I was definitely not in that
You wouldn't have
documentary.
done
Back in the day? I don't know, bro.
Where was you getting tickled at?
that? Armpits, legs.
My PP.
What?
I'm playing.
Wait a minute.
That's
My
really
beep beep. Please don't say it like that ever again. That was kind of.
my BB.
That
I'm
was
having
funny.
a hard time with that. I want to brag about my kid.
Go ahead.
She's talking. She's talking shit.
What's she saying?
Mama.
No way.
Dada.
Really?
But I mean, she's shouting dada at everything.
What?
So
That's
like, you
sick.
know, like, but you see like some relations, like she yells it at me more than she yells it at other thing. But she only has
The
like,
other
so many.
thing.
Well, no.
The other thing.
No, but like,
That's how you talk about your fiance?
she'll be looking at the TV yelling "Dada" too, and like it's like she's not that discriminate about it. But like,
That's cool.
my girl will say, "Where's Dada?" and she'll look right at me, like But her first word was always "kuh" or "kitty cat."
Oh my God. I love it.
She's a big crip. This one.
What? When did she start
Actually, I
talking?
don't want to put that evil on her.
It's not nothing evil
That's
about
not
that.
evil.
Babies gangbanging sounds kind of evil.
Community revolution in progress.
Oh God.
That's all I heard.
You tell Crip Mac that.
His is different.
He's a different kind of Crip.
Wait, when did she start talking?
It's just been, slowly coming together. I feel like she was saying mama at first a lot more.
But that's so cool.
My son says no more than anything.
No.
No! Yeah.
He's just a hater.
Just a hater.
Like his daddy.
That was
What is that? You got a White Claw?
unnamed beverage.
I didn't even see him order that.
Can we all have White Claws besides AD because
No.
he's an alcoholic?
Oh,
No.
can we please?
Riley, Riley, can I have a White Claw as well? You don't want one?
Yeah, I would like.
Hey,
let's go. I'm
Gina,
sorry
off the
I didn't
clock.
order for everyone else.
Bro,
No,
I'm
that's
still
okay.
drinking my Starbucks like it's fucking bright and early, man, even though it's fucking 8 or some shit.
That's why I come in, you be like that. Oh, no.
No.
Switch to Rockstar.
Fuck that. I'd rather drink my own piss. You can come in front of the camera. It's all good.
Yo,
Thank
did you see what happened to Boss Hogg's Instagram?
What happened?
He got his Instagram stolen from him, right? But before he got his Instagram stolen, I guess he was in communication with the people who stole his Instagram, and they told him that they would pay him for a video, right? A custom video, and he basically filmed the video for them where he's like, guys, my life has just been changed. I won $10,000 by giving $1,000 to this Cash App at this Instagram, right? And then they had him film that video, probably promised him some sort of money, probably didn't deliver on that, then stole his Instagram, then used that video to basically scam people on Instagram. And what's even crazier,
I've been seeing that happen to a lot of people.
I didn't
that's what I'm
realize
saying.
That was what's happening to him.
dude, that's happening to so many. I have like literally 3 other friends other than Boss Hog that same post and everything is happening, like where they're taking people who have like around 10,000 followers on Instagram. They're taking their Instagram and promoting this scam, this Cash App scam, basically.
People just stay getting got.
I got
He
by
got
some fake
crazy.
shoes.
Fake shoes?
No, remember somebody said, oh, we want to
High
give
rollers?
you cold. I bought some high rollers too for the record.
Oh,
I think I missed it.
You didn't definitely, never mind. Let's just say I bought some high rollers.
I think I missed the drop.
Yeah,
you
you
bought
did.
them? You went on the site?
Not
Yeah,
me.
I went on the site and got them.
Oh, it's a little expensive for my taste.
I
I
gotta support the homie, man.
I could afford those once every 10
I would like to
years.
think he would do it for me.
don't feel like I should have to support the homie when they seem like they're already going to sell out anyway, right?
That's a fucked up friend. That's what we call it.
But they're already in demand. People are buying them anyway, right?
I kind of understand. Like, imagine you had a friend who sold who sold hella stuff, but they didn't sell out.
Like if my homie
you know?
owns Supreme, I'm not gonna go wait in line to support him.
Facts.
I don't give a fuck. You're already doing fine. You don't
Exactly.
But what if you come out with something? Wouldn't you want everybody in the office to buy it?
need me. Only if it's not actually popular. And also, nobody in the office is buying anything that we sell. Of course, everybody would expect to get hooked up, right?
I do.
I bought a condom.
Yeah. Gina, at least keeping it
I'm
real.
not buying it.
You bought a condom. We'll give you condoms, Jerry. I'm gonna be
I'll
honest
buy
with you.
that book. by Robert Greene.
What are you gonna do with it?
We're not selling that.
I want one of them little toys.
The one of me?
I want one of me.
You want a white man watching over you in your room at all times? It'll make it kind of weird.
with the condoma.
I don't know how I feel about that. No, but you want one of you? I can't. I don't know how to do that. Yeah.
I don't know how to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should get a wood carver in here. To
That means
carve
he don't wanna
us all
plug
a
you.
custom piece.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a U2's thing. They made it. They sell them. It's like a whole thing.
What you trying to say? No one want to buy a Gina one? I'll buy one.
I'm just saying that, like, if I told them, like, you should make one of my homegirl Gina, and they're like, "Well, we're kind of busy doing like Mr. Beast," I'd be like, "Oh shit, that's fucked up." Like,
Adam, they're going to do whatever you tell them to do.
I don't know if I really got pulled like that.
You just
Ever
gotta,
since you hit up the
gotta-
Instagram guy, it was over, huh?
No,
you gotta flex your weight. You
I'm
just,
smoking his
you gotta
pack
do
right
it.
now.
Wow, I'm not.
No,
What's his name? Maserati? That's my guy.
Oh, but no.
Steven Maserati. No, isn't he an Adam?
No, he's a Josh.
Yeah, he's a Josh. Yuri, I'm gonna put your head in a blender. Also, I just wanted to say, rest in peace to Michael K. Williams.
Man, that's so
Yeah.
sad.
They found him dead in his New York City apartment. I listened to a podcast this morning that he did with Mark Maron. We did a pretty good interview with him. And he talked a lot about recovery and about, you know, like all the demons that he had to get past in his career. And he made it perfectly clear what his vice was, which is that he loved to drink and do coke. And that was always his thing that kept, you know, drawing back. And he had a lot of relapses and stuff. But man, listening to this interview that Mark Maron did with him, it was like, he sounded like he was at a great place in his life. Like he was very content, very happy. Like he had really felt like he had made it through all his struggles. So that just made it even more sad that, you know, he could just relapse, presumably get some bad shit, and have a pretty amazing career cut short, because he's somebody that anyone who's seen The Wire, you just cannot.
Boardwalk Empire.
You cannot. I haven't seen
Lovecraft Country.
You have not.
Belly
You
too.
cannot watch The Wire without leaving a fan of his.
Hallmark coming.
Terrifying man in that show.
You want to know what made it fucked up more for me was like the fact they used him for the DMX tribute and shit
Yeah.
like that. That's
Really?
yeah.
Just
so
in June.
yeah. They used him for the DMX tribute. He was like acting like he was DMX and like it was crazy, bro.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
That is pretty crazy.
Yeah, shit's
Rest in
crazy.
peace, DMX too.
Yeah, man. Bro, like at this point, man, and we don't know for sure if it was that, but man, y'all gotta leave this shit alone. They putting Fent in all of this shit. What are you doing? Don't touch my hands, man.
Take the
Goddamn.
lighter.
You irritated him.
Just addiction in general, just it's a crazy thing
Bro.
to overcome. You know what I mean? Like
But
with
they're
anything.
putting this shit in like every week now. It seems like we're fucking talking about somebody dying from this shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's getting like too crazy right now, bro. And at this point, everybody has to. I know it's easier said than done, but like none of this shit is worth your life. No amount of high. Like I drank for fucking 10 years straight. I put that shit down. I don't even miss that shit no more. Like for real, for real.
That's why I sent you that message like 2 weeks ago where I was like, dude, I think it's super cool how like you gotta you know, so your doctor told you like, yo, this is not healthy for you. You gotta stop doing this. And then like I know so many people in my life that they've been told the same thing
And they
by
keep
doctors,
going.
and they don't care. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like, and AD, it was so cool to see that he was like, he heard that message and he was like, not worth it.
I got
And
kids and shit, man.
he's
People
done it,
dying
bro.
from that
Like,
younger and younger too.
Yeah, from
a lot of people
alcoholism.
don't do that.
Yeah,
I
And
feel like
with anything,
if
you
you
know,
could have your doctor tell you that and just be like, meh, whatever.
a lot of people will
That's
just be
pretty
like,
savage,
oh, I
man.
can
My
do
homeboy's the
this, I do
same
that.
way. He was like, bro, fuck it. My doctor Ben told me that. Let's go crazy. I'm like, nah, bro. I want to be here. I want to live.
it's not worth it.
Yeah, and yeah, it's like that's a talent. You know, it's like an ability that a lot of people don't have, where you just like put important things above the shit that you actually really want to do. You know what I mean? Because it is, you know, it is a part of you where you're used to it. You've, like you say, been doing it for 10 years, so you probably do want to do it sometimes. But it's cool that you can like hold this thing above where you're like, this is more important.
Not
you know?
even like I don't even like care to do it anymore because how I feel off of it now is so much better. I have so much energy, and then too like. I just found out like I would handle a lot of my problems just by drinking and shit. So I was really gotta come to face all that shit. And once you face it, you feel way better afterwards and shit. Had like a lot of hidden trauma and shit that I was like holding on to, and I just had to like I had like 3 weeks that was like real hard for me in releasing that shit. But then after that, I'm like, damn, I feel good as fuck. I don't never want to go back to like how I was. Even if I just let's say like a year down the line. Oh, somebody says take a shot. All right, I'll take a shot. I keep it pushing, but I'm never going to go back to like 20, 30 shots and challenging and just being known for that drunk guy. I'm good.
Did you replace it with anything, or was it just easy to just say that's it? I'm not doing
Nah, I don't replace it with anything. I try to get mushrooms, but that shit backfired on me.
You would do it in the most stressful places though.
You need
Like,
to have a choco room.
Yeah.
you need to do
You
it.
didn't have a choco room earlier?
Oh, that's true.
The chocolate?
Bro,
So good.
when I seen that, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Bro,
They're
the
so
choco
good.
rooms. Everybody go Google choco rooms and tell me that you ain't fucking with these choco rooms. Where the fuck did those come from?
I
That's
told
what's in the
Jason to get
snacks?
them.
Yeah, they're
Go
not.
grab
That's
AD a
fucking
pack of
mushrooms.
choco.
Mushrooms, though.
I got
You
you.
ain't tried one yet?
I have to use the bathroom.
Fetch some
so I'm
choco room.
Are those like real mushrooms or are those like
They're better.
choco rooms?
Choco room.
Y'all can't have them in the regular snacks.
No, they ain't no.
They're hidden behind all the other shit because they're so addictive.
They good like that?
Bro, wait till you taste this choco room. You're gonna trip out.
I guess.
But they'll get you high.
No,
No,
Gina.
why would it get you high?
Gina, do you have any? Oh, yeah, you get drunk. I know that.
I don't do nothing.
You get
AD, I
fat.
demand of you, eat a choco room.
Let me see.
Choco room. Look at that. 120 calories for that pack.
That shit's nasty.
Are you fucking serious?
That's just whatever. Overhyped.
Leave. Go away. I can't have you around.
Bro, that's addicted to you. You gotta hide them.
Those shits
That's
are
why they
good.
buying it.
Gina, try it. See what you think.
No, y'all just told me there was mushrooms.
Stop playing with my
They're not
chocaroons.
I'm not eating that.
They're not mushrooms. Look at the packaging. You can buy them at the supermarket.
Mushrooms.
It's a cookie, Gina. This
That's
is like
like Mary
ASMR.
Joanna.
Everybody's just like doing shit in
It
front
got a
of the
good
mic.
aftertaste though. I'm not mad at it. I might have to take these back. Let me see.
It has a good aftertaste.
I can see what these is hitting. I can see that. I can see why they hitting. I can see that. Yeah.
Like Rosie O'Donnell in a bisexual bridal
Take the
shower.
rest of them. You know you want them.
That ain't too
You
bad.
take your back.
All right.
I feel like AD would have been one of the judges on that rap battle.
Oh no, what's the nigga name?
What was his name?
Eli.
Eli.
I did it.
I did it.
Bro, that's wrong. That's wrong, bro. Don't do that.
It was like that.
That's wrong. Bro, that's wrong.
The best part is how it just ends and they're laughing their asses off, and it's all like the popular kids from the school. They're like dressed nice. And they're from the basketball team, and they're dying laughing at these two dudes. Like, I mean, as an adult, I guess maybe I do feel a little bad
That was
about
bad.
laughing at these handicapped people, but bro, that
You
shit.
want one of my waters?
I just realized how loud my headphones were. Holy shit. I was destroying my ears this
Where'd you
whole
just
podcast. To the restroom, and I washed my
You
hands.
brought
Oh, I'm about to say,
back.
nigga.
They're wet.
I have an honest
from
question.
Water.
Why are you enjoying them?
Do you think you've ever slept with a woman who was handicapped mentally? Like low key. Like on the spectrum.
dumb?
Like off though? Yeah.
Like slow? What?
Yeah.
Not slow, but like
Retarded.
something wrong
Everyone's
with
ex is a little slow.
you. Like brain fried.
Do you ever
Like
feel bad
regular
about that?
stupid or like stupid?
Nah. No, I'm like you kind of weird. Like,
Like, what if Forrest Gump was hot?
wait, what are you asking me?
Isn't Forrest Gump, when you really think about it, like, isn't that really just a movie about like a woman taking advantage of a handicapped
asking
man?
It's kind of like about a guy who's getting cucked. You know, it's like the definition of cucked.
Didn't
Like,
she
who was
die
that,
from
Bubba?
getting HIV or something?
She got HIV. Yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't he marry her too?
yeah. She told him, she was like, to his face, she was like, "Hey, I've been doing hella drugs and fucking hella people," and he's
That's
like,
what all that happened in that movie.
and he's
And
like, "I
Forrest
love
Gump, yeah.
you."
That's like the main thing, main narrative.
Yeah.
And he had a baby by
He
her.
grows a beard at one point.
Why was that shit so
Did the baby have HIV?
He starts running.
Did the baby have HIV, bro? The baby's making rap music now.
You're not funny.
For real?
It's a fictional movie.
That's what I'm saying. It's a true story.
AD, spoiler, it's fictional. Nothing to happen in it can continue to happen
Nigga, I
in
knew
real
it
life.
was fictional, but this is funny though. That was a
It's
good
just
one.
funny that he had a son of that movie.
But anyway, so why is it like something they can make a movie out of when Forrest Gump is getting banged by this like woman who's not handicapped?
Oh, and he
then
is a
AD
little-
sleeps with a handicapped woman, and all
Wait,
of a
wait.
sudden they got to write blog posts about
That's
it.
true.
Correction, I didn't sleep with a handicapped person.
Well,
I want to see a roles reversed Forrest Gump and see how people react to
I
that.
just want to know what's the line? Like, how low does her IQ have to be that you can't pipe?
And also, it's in a situation where like,
And what if you're really dumb?
we wouldn't know.
Because listen,
We'd be
if,
too stupid to
if
know.
I'm like a 75 IQ, then I mean, like, you know, like other women who are in that realm.
I mean, when you were smashing other women, did you look at them like, oh, how smart you are?
You don't realize till later.
Sometimes.
That's stupid.
But
I mean, you
you
don't
know-
want to have sex with somebody who's so dumb that they like don't understand what's going on.
Well, that's called rape.
Like, what if you, what if you sleep with someone who can't read? Is that all right?
Hell, who
Do
gives
they
a
have
fuck?
to be able to read?
Who gives a fuck?
Yes, they
Dr.
have to be
Seuss,
able to
bitch.
read.
Dr. Seuss, bitch.
that's too many requirements. No one would be in any relationships if everyone was worried about that type of shit.
Pussy is not that
I ain't
important.
gonna lie. If the bitch can't read, I don't think she gonna wipe her pussy.
You wouldn't even know. Like, how would you even be texting her if she couldn't read?
No, I'm like,
She's probably got a friend helping her.
She's sending voice memos.
You're lying to yourself if you're telling me that all the women you slept with in your life can read.
Who don't know how to read?
Probably a good chunk of them.
Everybody can read.
I don't know their names.
In this day and age of text to speech, you wouldn't even have to read. So
That's a good
You
point.
have
You
to.
know.
know
Fucking
how to
bitch like
read
Boomhauer,
your
bitch
phone.
like,
he can read too fast, probably. That's the
Would you
issue
fuck
there.
Boomhauer if he was hot and it
Bro,
was a
why
girl?
is you? That's no.
Boomhauer
You
is
just look-
hot.
Look at
Like,
what you
that's the
said.
thing.
But
If
that's only-
Boomhauer was hot and he was a girl,
But he is
Boomhauer's
hot.
not retarded. he just has a really strong slur. He just speaks.
He doesn't speak English.
Well, yes, he does.
Hey, I said I'll tell him.
That's one of the great things about watching King of the Hill on Hulu with the subtitles is that you know exactly what Boomhauer is trying to say.
Wait, he says stuff with the subtitles?
It always has like a very specific meaning, and it's always hilarious. But I agree with you that I couldn't understand it most of the time.
When
as
they
a kid.
introduce his family and all of his family talks the same way too, they're just all like. Blah, 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 blah.
Sounds like he should have been on Soft White Underbelly to
I
me.
tapped out around season 3, but man, I was having so much fun watching King of the Hill. Like the story is so great, but I just kind of lost track of it at some point.
You know, you remind me of Cotton.
Bill Dauterive.
You remind me of Cotton.
Bro, you
I'm
got
offended.
it. Did you ever get
You
into?
remind me of Sean Cotton.
No, not Sean Cotton. Oh no, Cotton. Cotton, fucking Hank Hill's dad.
Oh God, that dude
I
is
got
funny.
my legs.
He had legs too.
No, he had his legs blown off in Nam. That's why he was so short.
He be walking around on the show.
Yeah, but I think they had to cut his shins off and they had to like turn his kneecaps
took-
into like feet, right?
They
Well,
took
I didn't know he was
machines,
an amputee. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, he's an amputee.
Oh.
That's fucked up, AD.
I was.
No, I'm kidding.
Something like that.
It's such a love-hate relationship with Khan because like a lot of episodes they make him seem like such a shitty person, but then there's the episode.
every episode,
But then
really.
there's an episode where he helps Peggy recover after she gets in that traumatic. Oh, she falls out of an airplane, and he fucking helps her recover, and she's just like, "Thanks, Khan." Like she fucking.
She's
like,
kind of an asshole about it.
Oh yeah, he was just being an asshole to her. He was being a drill.
You guys watch any documentaries this weekend?
Nah.
The fuck you.
Why?
Because I watched
You didn't
one,
put me on new ones yet.
I watched one about the Six Flags in New Orleans that was destroyed during Hurricane Katrina.
Wow.
And you know, it's just still sitting there right in the middle of New Orleans and everyone sees it all the time. And Six Flags refuses to like rebuild it and shit because it would like cost like $40 million or some shit.
Fuck.
And that also is Six Flags pulled out around the same time in Houston at Astro World, which is what Travis Scott named his album after, and then you named your kid after.
Bum, ba, da, bum, bum,
I didn't
bum.
name it after Astro World though.
After the Cosmos.
That's Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Degrassi.
DeGrasse.
Degrassi Tyson.
Degrassi?
The Grassy was dope. I used to watch that shit.
Let's talk about it.
Was it?
It's so funny how Drake didn't
Never seen it.
go to the Degrassi reunion.
At least he got popped in the show. Like it kinda
had-
gives
Did he
some
make a music
credit.
He did a
Video?
whole music video where he had
Oh
everybody.
yeah, he did.
Oh,
Come
that's
on.
true. Never mind.
Yeah.
That was fire.
That
He
was
showed
fire.
love.
That's true. That's true. But damn, like, he
That's
actually
how you stunt.
he did get
For your-
popped. That's
for your
crazy.
reunion.
I hate when I kind of tweaked out on this girl one time because we were at dinner and with like a bunch of people and I said something about Drake and she just would not stop talking about Degrassi. And I was just like, yo, for real? Like, that was like 15 years ago. He's like the most accomplished musician of our generation. Just let it go. Like, you know, and it's okay. You can mention it, but just don't make it the whole thing. And she was just like, who the fuck are you to tell me what to say about Drake? I'm like, I'm just
Yeah, you
giving
can't
you
use
advice.
podcast rules when you're out in public, bro.
Yeah, but sometimes I do.
You're like this. You're sitting there at dinner, have real conversation. Hey, that's bad podcasting.
I'm definitely the dude that will let you know that your conversation skills
Oh
suck
my
at some
dude,
point.
that would be such a funny prank video of Adam just like sitting down in a restaurant, like correcting people's conversations. Like, yo, you're talking for
You're
2
tapping
ways.
the table.
Let her talk, man. Come on.
You should definitely do that.
That's funny, actually.
If you want to see a fascinating case study in somebody maybe like not respecting other people's desire to speak, watch the Hell Rel J.R. Ryder one.
I gotta watch that.
I
shit.
saw that shit happening in person. Like,
I didn't want to say anything as it was happening because it's like not my place to be like, sir, you should let your friends talk.
yeah.
But like every comment says it, so I'm just gonna say it. It was like kind of weird. The Hell Rel was like not really letting them get a word in.
I've had friends like that, like where like one of them likes to have the center of attention like that, and he doesn't let his friends speak. But you know that they've been boys for a long time, and they're used to it. That's just their dynamic, you know what I mean? But it's so funny to see that where you, like even when I was standing here like in person watching it, I'm like, he's not letting his friends talk at all.
Kinda weird. I was like asking them questions,
Yeah,
and then he was
exactly.
answering them for him, and answering his own questions,
And
and,
it-
just talking about whatever the fuck he felt like
and
talking about. It was
not-
kind of a thing.
My parents are like that. Can't even talk.
And not
daughter's
at
like
one
that.
moment do either of his friends show that like smallest sign of like being
Being
irritated
irritated.
or like they're like, oh,
used
what the
to it.
hell?
They
Did-
kind of just let it go because they
Yeah.
didn't want to make it awkward on
Gina-
camera and be like, yo, let me talk.
No disrespect. Oh, your parents short.
My daddy's short.
Okay.
My mama tall.
Oh,
But you said that like I'm short. Like I'm average height.
you are?
Yes.
You ever see your dad beat somebody's ass?
No, but I saw him. He came into my school one day and tried to fight a boy that I had a fight with.
Really? The guy hurt you?
Yeah, we had like a fist fight.
Really?
Yeah, he shouldn't be.
The police came up to my school and everything. My daddy
Because of
came
your
up there
dad?
tripping.
Like kicking him out?
Yeah, no. Yeah, they kicked my daddy out.
They should have kicked that kid out. He's
Yeah,
fighting
he
a
came up
girl.
there tripping.
Have you ever been tempted to do that?
What?
Somebody fucking with your daughter and you just want to pull up to the school and fucking smash somebody's head against the wall?
When I found out my daughter was sending video text messages to these boys,
Well, that's her fault.
I was like, "Fuck you, bitch," and they sending shit back. "Fuck you too, bitch."
Oh, you were mad at them for
Yeah,
responding
I was
with
mad.
it?
I was mad at that.
What'd you do?
I couldn't really like
You can't go beat up like a 12-year-old?
Send him a link to
can't
one of
beat
your
up
music
an
videos.
11-year-old.
Right.
Nah,
But
I was just mad. I just took her phone.
You always talk about how once you're 11 years old, you're old enough to join a gang.
Who said that?
You.
No.
You look him up in town.
Yeah, I'm like, the fuck?
You just have to pay other 11-year-olds to beat up that 11.
No, bro.
You have any
shouldn't hurt.
11-year-olds on the payroll?
You shouldn't hurt 11-year-olds. Period. They're
I
still
got tons
children.
of
Unless
11-year-olds
they
who will
deserve
kill
it.
somebody for a Louis belt. Sorry.
That one.
Laughed at my own joke.
Jesus
You gonna
Christ.
do it for a Louis belt? I'm surprised nobody got killed for a Louis belt on the New Drink
Niggas will
album.
do it for a Louis belt.
Yeah? It's like 400.
That's a lot.
A Louis Bell's like 1,000.
It's
No,
not.
Louis belt's like 500-600.
I've never looked at the prices to be honest. I just assume they're $1,000.
You don't go in there and look around. They probably don't let you in. They're
I've
like,
never
no,
stepped.
No,
Yeah, exactly.
no, sir.
There's
no.
there's honestly been moments like back in the day when I'd be skating around Hollywood with my friends. We've tried to go to Beverly Center and they literally didn't let us in because our shirts were so like covered in dirt and
What?
sweat that they thought we were like homeless people looking to a place to chill, you know? And we're just like,
fucked
we just
up.
want to walk around the mall, but
That
okay,
is your vibe.
whatever.
Well, look, you have AD on your shirt.
Yeah, shots to 80.
That's a homeless vibe.
Boom.
Can we
And
give
he
you
has a Gucci belt.
Facts.
Can we give you a no jumper Christmas list?
What you guys want for Christmas?
Yeah.
He doesn't have money
You
for
just
flights.
started working here.
I know. She gonna put BBL on the list.
Technically, I've been here for over a year.
Okay, that is a good point.
Kiki's going to Pensacola. I've never gone nowhere.
Oh,
Right. Can we give you a list?
he's fucking
Just do
white and he's
something.
still looking for the fucking special treatment. I'm trying to just do something fun with my brothers, and you're trying to invade our space.
It just
What the fuck?
ever since I've known you, I've always told you it's been my dream to go to Pensacola. So
Oh, you have always said that. Yes,
But who's gonna film TikToks?
true.
we could just
I'll
send some
have
other
to-
guy.
I have to hire a replacement.
Crip Mac and Riley.
I'll ask him if he could take my place.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Honestly,
I
I
don't know
wouldn't.
about that. I don't think you should do that.
Oh, hey,
You come
Ryan.
back, you
I
sleeping
wouldn't
in your
leave
bed.
C-Mac. I wouldn't leave C-Mac and Riley. Yours gonna come back. Hey, this is my house now, guys.
The worst part about
There's like
Tell Adam pay him all. Get out of here.
There's like 8 more cats.
the worst part of me not having an Instagram is that I wasn't able to shout out all of Crip Mac's new Instagrams because he had like 2 or 3
Yeah,
during the
yeah.
period of time that mine was getting.
He hits me up
suspended.
twice a week and say, "Shout my new one out."
I know.
I'm like, at this point, C-Mac, you need to make a Telegram or something, bro. You need to stick to Twitter, girl.
Yeah.
He told me the other day though. He's like, I figured some shit out about why I keep getting deleted.
Yeah, I know too. You can't be eating jambalaya on bitches' asses.
But bro, he had one page that got to like 15K, and then he got fucking hacked trying to get verified.
That's crazy, though.
Dude, you know what's crazy? I requested it, right? After I requested it, I get 3 emails to, I have like hella different emails. I get 3 emails to different emails of mine saying, hey, this is me from Instagram. I want to get you verified. And then I just changed my number too, right? I get a fucking text message saying, hey, just saw you trying to verify. Let me try to get you verified, blah, blah. I was like, dude, how, like me sending that request somehow triggered all these scammers to fucking try
I
to
think it's
contact
Josh.
me.
What the?
Fucking with you.
How is that possible?
That's what I'm wondering. Is like I don't trust any of these people who are
You sure you
contacting.
didn't respond to a fake fucking scam
No,
email or something?
No, I went through. You apply through Instagram, but people like third party people were contacting me, and I
When
was
you
like,
got verified, did you have to send your what's it called in your ID?
That should not be happening. I would just like to say that.
I had to do that for my Twitter.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
What, Twitter?
Facebook has that
You
rule.
go to enter your email in the fucking official Instagram portal, and then you start getting scam emails from random emails. Like, how is that possible?
get those.
That's what I'm wondering. How is that happening?
I've
Because
never
that
heard
literally
anything like
happened. I have proof.
Josh said it didn't happen.
Is this like a
I'm kind
ivermectin
of
thing?
I'm kind of on that side too.
I think Yuri took a little
Even
too
if I
much
made a-
ivermectin.
I think
No,
he
I
didn't
get
wash
that.
his hands and the fucking
Even if I
shit
made a-
fumes warped his
I
mind.
get those emails too, Yuri.
If I made a slideshow proving my case right now, Josh would still not believe me. So I don't care.
Maybe he's off the ivermectin too.
He probably is. He's probably off the sheep version.
So do you guys see what happened with Rolling Stone and the ivermectin story?
Oh, I heard you talking about it. the
I
other
heard you
day.
talking
Is
about
AD
it.
going to say who is ivermectin?
No,
I was thinking it.
Ivermectin. David Dobrik. What?
the crane nigga,
Yeah.
Crane.
Who is that?
David Dobrik.
You don't know who that is? That's tight.
So what happened?
Oh, also, before I forget, can you do a bar where you rhyme Shikari and Safari?
Why for you?
There's something about like,
And
you know, you want to
Yari.
watch Safari smash Shikari on a Safari or something.
That was terrible.
I know it could be hard. Like you're like
Bari.
a rapper, so if you say it sound cool. Oh yeah, ASAP Bari, throw that in there.
Okay,
Driving a Kari.
You gonna do it or you just saying okay?
I like your chain, Whole Fashions.
Thank you.
You took that to another level. Is that a naked lady or she got pants on?
You could say
This is my logo.
I'm a gamer, no Atari.
They made a mold of you.
Yeah, it's actually my logo.
What are you talking about?
But like, do you have clothes on?
This is my ass.
What?
and
Like
my
your
hair.
naked ass?
Yes. Well,
Oh,
I have
okay.
a thong on.
I want to get the same thing made of
They
me.
have the thong on there too?
It's a thong right there.
Oh, it's connected to the whole
it
fashion.
is connected.
I thought it was two separate pieces.
No, it's just one.
It's a
That's
chain
hot.
of Gina on the cross with her booty out.
Oh my, that would be
That sounds so
crazy.
bad.
That sounds terrible.
God, I did not say that.
Next shirt.
God, I did not say
Next
that.
shirt. AD on the cross.
No,
No, that'd be hard.
no.
Upside down.
I don't play with my Lord.
Fat AD on the front, skinny AD on the back.
That's terrible. Oh my god.
Oh, remember when they put
How you
Carmen
gonna
on the
see the
cross?
other ones? Yeah, they put Carmen on the cross.
They put
Another
Car-
South Park thing.
On South Park, they put Carmen on the cross, and they come back 2 weeks later, and he's just hella skinny and still alive. They're just like, yo, you're supposed to be dead.
Do you ever have that homie that you like want to lose weight, so you just lock him in his room for a week? And you
Same thing with drugs, though.
You give him lettuce through a chute.
I think that's called kidnapping.
That's definitely called kidnapping.
Give
You
him.
ever do that to the homie?
He'll
Nah.
be
You
You
thanking
give
you
him
after.
give him choco rooms through under the door.
One room
No,
a month.
you just give him lettuce one piece at a time.
I don't care about nobody that much.
Hey, I was watching a new season of American Horror Story,
They still make that.
It's freaking
Crazy.
good.
and the guy is like going to kill these people, and they actually throw him in the fucking room like we're about to rape you. I was like, this shit is wild.
What?
Yes, bro, this shit's
Damn.
crazy.
Remember what was the season of American Horror Story when the person was dressed in all black and fucking everybody?
Oh, the little latex.
Yeah.
It was a couple of those. That was season 1 though.
Jesus Christ.
No, they do.
It's real tricky.
Because remember season 9? I mean, the apocalypse one.
Are you sure
came
you're talking
back.
about American Horror Story? I'm hearing latex, rape.
Yes,
Yeah.
nigga. It's a lot of that going on in American Horror Story.
Yeah, it's
Jesus
crazy.
I thought it was about ghosts.
I never seen it. I don't know anything about it.
It's 10 seasons.
It's a trip.
That's what I'm saying. I can't believe they're still making it. It's been
have no
going on
idea.
for so long. Since I was a kid.
My girl's been watching like 14 seasons of Grey's Anatomy in a row.
Bro,
That's
Grey's
insane.
Anatomy, that's all she watches?
It's kind of tight. She just like leaves me alone at night and like goes in her room and just watches Grey's Anatomy without me so I can watch poker videos.
You go to Jack Shack?
The fucking Jack.
I'm not really like a nighttime beat off guy. I mostly hit it in the morning, to be honest.
You a morning hitter?
I hit it in the morning in the shower these days.
All right, y'all talking about masturbating?
No, it's on fucking.
Ho fashions, real
Yeah,
quick.
whole fashion.
Showers.
This has been Ho fashions.
I like to smash before I go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Showers prolong
I'm
your
like
orgasm.
I'm like a 2-3 in the morning smasher, and I just go to sleep.
You just crawl in drunk as fuck.
Throw the orange to the side.
Let me have sex with you. Come on, AD.
What's up, baby?
Oh my
I wonder
never
what the
seen that.
audience thinks about this episode. It feels like kind of
It's
like
funny.
more fried than our average episode.
I know.
Off the
agree.
Choco Rooms.
Can I see that lighter, please?
No, you can't.
The chocolate rooms is good. I'm eating them.
Bro,
fast.
they're so good.
Y'all
They're
sure it's
delicious.
nothing in these?
The Choco Rooms, now that I've been
Oh, just
pushing them
acid.
so hard, everybody's going to be
No, I'm
copping.
kidding.
Hit up your local Amazon.
I've never seen these before.
Hit up your local Arby's. They just bought with Buffalo Wild Wings.
Who was it that dissed Arby's on the story that you were pissed off about?
Arby's puts
Trader
too
Truth.
much meat.
So what, you got issues with Trader Truth, now we got to go check in?
Bro, he's speaking facts.
Trey's my big bro, but he dissed my company.
Arby's puts too much mayo and too much meat.
I've
Shut
never
the fuck
ate
up.
Arby's in my life.
What? You love Arby's?
I didn't say that.
Oh, what'd you say?
What did
Gina's
you say
never
about
had it.
Arby's?
I've never had it in my life.
Well, you're probably living a way better
I ain't
life
listening
than
to nobody
most
that's
people.
naked on their chain.
Yet.
Stop shaming. Stop slut shaming.
I'm not slut shaming.
Hoes mad.
This is the Hoes Mad No Jumper collab.
I think out
Looks
of
good.
any woman who's ever worked at No Jumper, I feel like Gina is the most likely to like go on a date with a guest.
I
I've
can see
already
that.
been on a date with a couple of guys.
Bump the bump.
Shut
so?
up.
Yeah.
Brick baby.
C-Mac.
Why out of
Mac.
everybody, you gotta be them two?
Hell row.
No,
Rex 4.
I'm not gonna tell y'all who it is.
I don't even want to know.
Fresh and fit, both.
It's better when I don't know.
Abba and Preach.
No.
Good morning, Gabe.
I have the ability to act like I don't know somebody when they walk in the room. So
I
y'all will
got
never
that
know.
too.
AD had to do that because somebody brought in their girlfriend and it was somebody he had slept with in the past or something, right?
Wait.
Somebody brought in their girlfriend and you
When?
were
That's heartbreaking.
You're like whispering to me like, "Yo, I smashed her back in the day. This shit crazy."
I did not do that.
Wasn't it something like that?
How could you, AD?
Who?
Dun dun.
Who was it? Get this fucking bitches out my face.
I'm sucking it.
Fuck! I hit two at the same time.
Misogyny.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
heard the name.
Wasn't me.
We need a different version with bigger buns.
The chocolate rolls is smacking.
Right?
That's
They're
what.
so good.
Thank you.
Still, how did you get the...
Them motherfuckers is busting.
And guess who told Jason to get them?
You?
Yes. I was like, bro, you gotta.
If you see AD looking
from
a little
Russia?
bit plus size in
No.
future episodes of the show,
Blame me.
It's because of these. If these gonna make you think, give me some more.
blame it on the Choco Rooms.
Chocolate rooms will make you thick, all right?
Ooh, we got we got steak at the crib. You want some?
You got some more Wagyu?
Are we all invited?
Pause. Anyway, you guys want to talk about Wale and Trinidad James?
Let's go.
Let's go. So, I was looking at Twitter this morning, and I saw an interesting confrontation between Trinidad James and Wale. This is kind of complex. Basically, Trinidad James shared a screenshot of a conversation that he was having with Wale. No, but really the conversation, I feel like this has been muddled. In
This is
this.
DJ Money
That's
Wale.
Wale's DJ.
We have a lot of fucking notes here, and I don't really understand it. I don't feel like the thing that I wanted is actually documented here. Whatever. Either way, it was basically like Trinidad James letting Wale know that they need to work together. And it was a little bit forceful, delivery-wise. And it was like, stop looking at the screen, because that's different. That's like a screen. That's a conversation that apparently Trinidad James had with somebody else. Wale's DJ.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh.
And as I don't have the actual text that I wanted to read here, I don't really know why we're talking about this because I can't actually
I'm about to say
explain.
this shit
We gonna
sucks.
find it.
Look at this. Look at this Trinidad James tweet. This is at least part of it. Why you do things to people that you don't like done to you? Give me a chance to do a new song with you. You not about to smoke me. We ain't got no videos together, and you know the consumer would pay for that. This is like kind of weird energy to be coming at somebody with to tell them that you want to work with them.
Not
right?
coming from Trinidad though. That's like his thing.
And so then Wale says, explain the first sentence, which go back, let's see what the first sentence was. That's different.
I don't like this. I don't like this topic.
I don't like this stuff.
Why? Because you don't want to get on Wale's bad side?
Who gives a fuck?
I don't really feel like Wale could possibly be seen as doing anything wrong in this whole thing.
That's the one. The one
Basi-
you just hovered over is the first sentence.
Yeah, Josh, click that. What the fuck are you doing? You're fried.
the
no,
second
click
tab.
the tab.
The
The
tab.
second tab on the top.
No,
That's the third. Can you count? Why you do things to people that you don't like done to you? Okay, now click the third tab.
Explain the first sentence.
Explain the first sentence. Why you do things to people that you... I'm confused about it because it's like Wale does songs with other people, right? And then Wale clarifies. He says he did 35 features this year with different artists. I don't know. It's kind of like weird energy from Trinidad James. I don't know why. If it just feels like not the way that you would talk to somebody that you wanted to work with.
Right.
I feel like he was probably felt so inspired at the moment that he was like, bro, this is the idea. This is gonna, bro. He was probably just so hyped and juiced on it that he was like, Wale, you know, we're fucking doing this shit.
Okay,
blah,
so
blah.
this is the next Trinidad James tweet, though. He said, meaning, you talk about how your contemporaries don't give you the features or gestures that you deserve when it comes to these times. You don't like it, and you are vocal about it when it gets too much for you. Then you turn around and do the same thing to me. You expect, but you don't respect.
There might be like some more like stuff information that we don't know about that's underlying that he's referencing to. You know what I mean? Like
He's saying that he
non-public.
is his rap peer, and he's not doing what Wale complains about other artists don't give him the respect when it comes down to talking about top tens and, you know, his bodies of work and
Wale
stuff
does
like
not
that.
appreciate that he gets left out of the conversation.
Right.
And Trinidad feels like he's doing him the same way that people are doing him.
Right. But I want. It doesn't seem like Wale was like actively ignoring Trinidad James on this topic. It
He
sounds
talked to
like
his fucking DJ.
just in general. Wait, so that's what the screenshot of the conversation with the DJ was?
That was a DJ.
Yeah.
Like, tell
Go back
Wale
to that
I
one
need
then.
to do something with you, whatever.
Did he just not respond or something?
They say you still there.
Scroll down. The
You
conversation
still with
start
Wale?
today.
You got here when you're done. Okay, bet. Money. Can you ask Wale? Can I get in with him next week for us to do some music? I haven't been vocal about that because he's always given the vibe that he don't want to work with me. It's my fault for assuming. I'm asking now as a man. He needs to reply to you with a yes or no. Easy call.
Damn.
I'll ask him today.
But why
Thank
can't you hit up Wale and asking that yourself if y'all cool enough to even if you're
Exactly.
cool enough to want to feature, why would you not hit him up and say, hey, do you not want to work with me? Let's do a song together or something. Why would you hit up the nigga DJ?
I mean, I think it's like a weird dynamic, right? Like when you, it's like, okay, say there's a girl and you want to fuck her and she seems like she doesn't want to fuck you. It's kind of like on you to not make a big deal out of it.
Giving an
you know?
ultimatum is the worst thing possible.
And if there's like an artist that you want to work with and you feel like he doesn't want to work with you, it's kind of like,
Leave it
well,
alone.
if he doesn't want to work with me, then fuck you. I don't want to work with you either. Or at least like, you know, but you can like make it clear that you want to work with him. But if he doesn't want to work with you, it's like, you can't really blame him. Like people are artists. Like they're
Yeah.
making the music they want to make. Like, I don't know. Like Trinidad James, I guess feels like Wale should respect his music more. But it's like you can't force people to like your music or want to work with you. Like it's
Exactly.
just that's why this whole approach here seemed kind of confusing to me.
And
And
in the
then
me-
I bring it on the timeline.
Yeah, and on
That's
the
a little
timeline,
weird.
like you know, hitting them in the text makes a lot more sense about this, right? Like what's the difference when you bring it to the timeline? It's just everybody else gets to
No.
see it,
Exactly.
commentate on it, and observe. And it's kind of like you're hoping that that's going to exert some kind of pressure on you, where he's going to feel like he then has to work with you.
yeah.
In reality, I feel like it's probably gonna have the opposite effect, where it's like Wale probably feels like I'm not gonna work with you now when you're out here like trying to kind of punk
Exactly.
me on
And-
Twitter in
in
front of
public.
everybody, right?
And who's to say the DJ even really had the conversation with him?
True.
Is this implying that this was the end of the conversation, that he never heard back about it? Because this says today at 1:04 p.m.
What time did the tweet go up?
Pretty sure like really early, since I think I saw it while I was taking a shit this morning.
But if I say, hey, Yuri, tell Adam the next time, blah, 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 whatever, and I can't get mad at you
I've had
if you don't
people-
respond to me about something like that.
If
You
you
haven't talked to
wanna,
me.
if you wanna get a Kendrick feature in your next mixtape, you know, you could reach out to someone, you could ask somebody, you could hit him, all that. But if he don't hit you back, or he like just kind of respectfully tells you like, bro, I'm kind of doing my thing, like I don't really want to do feature right now, how could you really feel a way about that? That's just like, you're an artist, you're doing what you want to do with your career. If you don't want to do a song with me right now, that's cool. I think, you know, I'm approaching that. If I'm a rapper, I'm approaching that as, all right, like I still fuck with you as a person, even if you don't want to work with me right now.
But see,
Cool.
people do the same shit with social media, though. They be like, why you don't want to follow me on Instagram?
Yeah.
They take it as, you don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the world that we live in.
But when I see people that unfollow me on Instagram, I just automatically just.
But
don't
you
even-
think,
I
like,
don't even
they
wanna
don't-
look at
You
them. I don't want to
unfollow me,
talk
I'ma
to
be a
them.
But if you
little-
unfollow me, I'm going to think you don't fuck with
But
me.
I'm not saying anything to them. But I'm gonna be like, all right, it is what it is. Unless you do a mass unfollow of everybody, then I'm kind of like, all right, well,
Yeah.
now I'm
That's
like
different.
now I'm halfway annoyed. But yeah, that's like a weird thing where it's like I've never want to have that conversation with people. People tell me in my face all the time, like, yo, follow me on Instagram, and I'm just kind of like, you're ruining it, bro. Like I can't.
I always just tell people I only
You're
follow
ruining
friends
it.
and family.
That what?
I always just tell people when they ask me that, I always just tell them like I only follow friends and family.
That's so obviously not true though.
That isn't
You
true.
follow
Yeah.
like many hundreds of people,
Exactly.
right?
But you know what's funny? I have gone messages like that before where people tell me like, "Hey, I talked to Adam a month ago. We're supposed to link up and do this, blah blah." Like I always ignore those messages because I always know that if that's true, you'd be talking to 3 other people or Adam, not me. You know what I mean? Like
Who's the 3 other people?
like Laura, Josh, fucking like you know what I mean? There's like so
Who's the
many.
next one? If you had to think about it.
Don't.
Lena or Gina or something like that. I don't know.
Think
Like,
Lena
Not
setting
talk
up
to me.
interviews.
well, I'm just saying that like it's like when people tell me that they're like they
Anna, Gina.
when people tell me that they're in communication with you and they need me to confirm it, I'm like, no, that's I don't believe it immediately. You know what I mean? Like,
Tell
I'm
him,
like, I
Tell him,
don't-
stop
Go-
texting me, punk, and go watch 10 Talks.
Going around is just kind of like setting yourself up to look weird.
Yeah,
like you know, you
exactly.
don't need to like be hitting up everybody else to try to make something happen. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
Somebody said that to me before. Oh, just talking to Adam. So fucking what?
Adam
Fuck that nigga.
That's weird.
Adam's antisocial.
Adam is just like, hey, bud.
He's actually been mute for 2 months, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Mute?
No, I'm just
Fuck
saying.
outta
Imagine
here.
you said that to someone.
How dare you?
You know what's funny too is in those tweets, Trinidad James makes it seem like everyone wants this collab so
Who the
bad.
fuck wants a
Who?
Trinidad?
Yeah,
James
exactly.
collab?
When was the last time you thought
I didn't
about
want to say it, but like, who the fuck?
I felt that
And
same
then he
way.
hashtag for Lauren too, which is the name of.
I love
Wale's
both of them
album.
as artists, but who
He wants to be on his album, I
thinks
guess.
like, dude, this
But
is the
now
thing.
you pressing. Now you pressing to get the pussy.
The
Like,
the Wale that I know does not want to get pressed on the timeline, and he's definitely not
Yeah.
going to be like, "Okay, sir, here you go. I'm going to give in." It's just not how. You know,
wait, Wale
he's
said
a
that's
rapper.
a fucking lie.
That's a fucking lie. No reason to use this type of language, but I'm the last person that got a lie on you. This is Trinidad. When I see you in the studio, I'll be more vocal, and then we go from there. If you're on funny timing, then I'm going to tell you about yourself. If you're not, we make a hit. It's that simple.
Then he hashtag for Lauren again.
Falara did, just so he's part of the narrative. Okay. I don't argue with redacted men. Just wanted to communicate it's time to work. Social media is a better, more medium to talk to him.
No, it isn't.
He is more verbal on here. I love Wale. He is a music and sneaker goat. No cap. I'm just a real man about minds. Hashtag dad. Social media is a better medium to talk to him. I don't know that I agree with that.
Yeah.
If I can't hit you up personally, I don't
don't
expect you to
want
do
the
anything
feature.
for me.
There's private messages too.
Look at this, though. So Wale said, yeah, but you never asked for shit. Second, you speak to money all the time. It's simple, but you just on here making shit up. Brother, I said to you one time, you don't have to curse to get your point across. You have a way better vocabulary than that. Don't do it again, please. I will hit money. You speak to money. Oh, wait. He's talking about speak to
DJ.
money. That's his DJ's name, right? All right. Whatever. Don't do it again, please. I will hit money. Ask when we can work. You will reply. We will make great music. I apologize for not being vocal enough. You will reply.
Now the vibe off. I don't even want to do shit with you now. The vibe is boof.
I don't want to do shit with anyone who's sort of like dominatrixing my career, just sort of bossing me around. I don't know. Like the whole thing to me is just a little weird. I fuck with Trinidad James. I did an interview with him. I think he's a great dude.
You could do.
I totally appreciate him and everything.
Seems so chill.
And I know he's someone who you know, fairly, in my opinion, feels offended by the fact that he was very, very much ahead of his time. And
Yeah, I agree with that.
really doesn't get mentioned or brought up in the conversation about the shit that was going on in like the early 2010s. Really doesn't get brought up anywhere near the amount that he should get brought up. So, you know, he got a little bit of that like entitlement complex that Wale definitely has, where they both feel like they just haven't got the accolades that they deserve, which I would agree with in both cases. But, you know, you just can't like, you can't like badger people into like giving you more respect.
No
you
one
know?
likes an ultimatum. No one likes like, yo, give me a yes or a no. You know what I mean? Like it's so
because
confrontational.
the definition of cool is just not caring.
I
And,
feel like if he
the whole
just
reason
left
why
it-
like J. Cole and Kendrick are like the coolest fucking rappers is that they just really seem like they just don't care about the reception at all.
Facts.
Now
Very
it's easy
chill.
to say that when you're already like popular enough that like you get to have that, but strategically for me, if I'm a rapper, I'm just like not letting that out on the timeline. That I feel like, oh, like people owe me more. You know?
I feel like if he had given it a week before he made that post, Wale would have probably agreed, or you know, it could have happened.
A man shouldn't be going to the timeline doing no type of shit like this.
I agree.
This is the real sus. And then he said, "You will reply. We will
You
make
will reply.
great music." Who the fuck is you? Who you
It's
talking
just
to?
it's a little bossy for me.
It seems
you
like
know?
a person who's like doesn't have a lot of social interactions. You know what I mean? They like, I don't know, like we all understand that seems very confrontational. You know what I mean? Like you will reply, but at the same time, sending a text message and saying something in person is different. So he probably, the way he was writing it, probably didn't mean to have it seem so confrontational.
Was that the only text he posted?
You remember when AD almost vomited on Wale?
I knew he was gonna bring that shit up.
That was such a good video.
Yeah, that shit was bad.
Yo, just
That was at the tail
projectile.
end of the AD drinkathon.
Bro, that day I threw up in Jack in the Box too.
Oh dear Lord!
I was like on a throw up spree for sure.
That could have been your daughter working there having to clean that up.
Why my daughter?
Because think about how you would feel if your daughter had to spend her whole afternoon cleaning up some drunk man's barf
Who said there was a woman there?
that narrowly dodged Wale.
Whatever, man. Go ahead. I don't even know what to say to that.
Whatever, man.
That would have been the end of my night. Like projectile vomiting like that out of a van.
Oh, no, it wasn't
You
in the night.
continued. Like,
Oh, what a night.
Bro, you go to the gas
would've gone
station,
home.
you get some mouthwash, some toothpaste if they got it. You brush your teeth and you go out and drink some more.
Let me hit you with a hypothetical.
go.
Say that your puke that you projectile vomited out of the Sprinter, say that it had collided with Wale's hair and or head. Would how do you think it would have gone down, and would you have talked about it on the podcast, or would it have been so embarrassing that you didn't bring it to the podcast?
First of all, it wouldn't have been embarrassing. I'll be like, hey, bro, my bad. And if you wanted a problem, we'll have to.
You're coated in my puke.
my bad.
My bad. I don't know how that would go over.
I mean, the only thing you can do is fight and get it over with, and then, hey, keep it pushing. What you going to do when you're mad?
Best video ever. If you and Wale were fighting on Hollywood Boulevard outside the Sprinter with him covered in puke.
And him covered in puke.
Top 10 videos of all time in LA history.
It would have gone mega
We have to
viral.
make a documentary about that.
I mean, what are you doing? What's the worst can happen? Like, if somebody throws up on me right now, I have two options. I can either
If I splattered it on your face from here, that would be amazing.
I mean, but you the homie though. I'd be like, bro, you're a sick fuck, and I'm be mad as hell. But I'm not gonna want to like hurt you because I know
But
you
you
want
could
on
have puked.
purpose.
I could puke anywhere. It's like, why would I projectile vomit across the table onto your face?
Projectile vomit.
Well,
is
then if you did it on
uncontrollable.
purpose, then we gotta fade.
Like when they throw up
Yeah.
on South Park, gonna go straight.
No, but that's
about
what
a
I'm
lot of
saying is
South
that
Park
you
today. I
can't
love it.
aim or control those. Those are the things where you're just like, minding your own business, and then it just fucking.
One time I was out riding
Comes
BMX with
out.
a homie back when I was in high school, and he just like bent over, pulled down his pants, and just shot this stream of orange shit like 6 feet. Like blasted projectile
Why is it
diarrhea
orange?
because he told me that all he had eaten that day was orange chicken and orange Julius.
And where were you guys? Where this?
We were out riding bikes at the library, and he was like jokingly like pointing his butt at me, like he was gonna hit me with the fucking diarrhea stream.
Well, did he have anything to wipe with?
I think he used like some tissue from the ground.
And
or
you was like,
something.
it's okay. You don't have to wash your hands.
I was like,
you
16.
touched the tissue.
How would he have washed his hands at that time?
All right, what did y'all do? Where did y'all go after that?
I think we just kept riding around for a little while, and he kept complaining about his stomach.
I was gonna say every street BMXer and street skateboarder has taken a shit in some bushes.
Oh, many times.
Exactly.
I got
It just
really good
happens.
at it. I think I talked about it on the show the other day. You just put your back against the wall. Bro, I was taking shits hella stealth.
Y'all niggas nasty.
When I was a kid and I saw poop against the wall, it splattered. I didn't understand, But then you grow up, you're like, that's why.
You realize it's a sign of respect.
Exactly.
I want to do that in your car. Just shit on the wheel.
That would make a very good vlog title. Adam 22 shit on my car.
I don't think you're gonna get that.
You need
many
your
views
ass
on
beat for
to be
that.
totally honest.
I don't know. I'll start a new channel to
It's
post
giving
that.
jackass vibes.
The birds shitting all over us is bad enough.
I know. Honestly, we
You
should
got
shit.
hit one time, right?
Yes,
outside?
I did. On my fucking ass pizza shirt, dude. Like a day or 2 days after I got
Ass
it.
pizza
Didn't
would
somebody
probably
get
say
shit
that
in the
was
mouth?
cool.
Yeah, honestly. You know what's funny is you know that thing you posted you talked about the other day, the dude getting caught with all those panties. He got caught
Yes, the guy
stealing
got caught with like 150 different
No,
pairs
no.
of panties or some
seven,
shit. Right?
730.
700. Oh my god.
Which is Ass Pizza's number. Ass Pizza reposted it because it's 730, and I was like, "That's so funny." He stole 730 pieces of panties.
Have you ever stolen a girl's underwear?
Never in my life.
You think a guy's ever stole your underwear?
like as a trophy.
No,
Have underwear
trophy.
gone missing?
no.
If I see the whole fashion chain on somebody, I'll be like this.
Wait, what?
I've heard that there's another one like this floating around,
Whoa.
and it's bigger.
We gotta snatch it.
I'm going to
And it's
Slauson and
the
make
color.
one.
Somebody made it. For who? It's a present for you.
It's a lot of questions.
You gotta bulk yours up.
They
Put your
slay-
pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1,000.
Wait, what?
Did they slay the Gina and now they're running around with the chain?
Everyone that
not me
you
the
just give them a chain. You know how rappers when they sign someone they just give them a chain.
Like how Future give out the APs.
When someone comes to the genius pad. They
Wait,
just
is that
leave
what
with
you're
the
doing
chain.
now? You're giving out whole fashion chains
I might
to
be.
your trophies? Wow, that's hard.
Can you imagine if
That is
Gina is
hard.
able to parlay her career at No Jumper into a Brittany Renner style child support deal with an NBA player?
I've been
That would
trying
be
to
the
set it
ultimate
up.
move. Bust that move, sister.
Sister. Yes,
I've been trying to get it going.
300K a
And you was
month?
supposed to help me.
You were supposed to be my co-host.
I'll be your manager.
Wait, these are both my choices for co-hosts at the same table.
Oh, thank you.
That's
And
crazy.
you guys are having a great time, and I'm barely even budgeting in here.
You like, hello, Jay.
Yo,
Adam, just a zombie.
what a random tick for you to pick up today.
I've never noticed that. Like,
You
yeah.
haven't said anything about a tickman forever.
Yeah, but you're ticked out today.
How?
Give me that green lighter, you asshole.
I was gonna say you made AD stop his ticks, and I miss when he would just like ramble these random fucking catchphrases from 18 different shows.
So shit like that.
Yeah.
WB.
I would die laughing.
I mean, if you think AD is annoying, then the AD invasion has probably pissed you off.
Honestly, when I
Because
first
he's
met
out
AD,
here just saying random things.
when I first met AD,
It was funny. The fans liked it.
dude, it felt like you had like 20 different shows playing in your mind at the same time, and you would just like blurt out every like little random thing that played in different scenes, and it was so fucking
That
funny.
is what
He
it's like.
said 20 different shows.
No, it is. Not the mama. And more. Where's
And then
not the mama?
the
I don't even see
WB,
it.
and then like it just continues.
Why do we have misogyny twice?
No, we gotta change that.
Bagel, no. Bragging about killing a dog. All this weird shit.
I forgot.
I
dude,
need a fuck one.
I was gonna tag you. I saw like some thing about it was like an adoption post for a dog, and the dog's name was Bagel.
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
I thought it was so funny. I forgot to tag AD. Send it
Let's,
to AD.
let's get him and kill him.
Wow.
The reincarnation
God.
of Bagel.
I was just kidding.
Maybe you know secrets that AD wanted to keep hidden.
I don't kill dogs. I kill frogs. Yo, you want to know? I'll come clean. When I was a kid, I used to pour salt on slugs and watch them crawl out of their own skin. You ever do that?
That was
I have done
very
that.
demented.
You never did that?
No.
I think it's pretty common. Josh, you ever do that? No. What?
I used to squish snails because I thought it was funny.
I used to
do
get
that
the
shit.
magnifying glass and burn the ants.
What the That's even worse.
What's wrong
I
with
feel
y'all?
I
like
used to do that too. That shit was fun as
you've
fuck.
never killed any creatures.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, but
accidentally.
you grew up in the hood where there ain't no creatures.
Yeah.
No offense, but I mean, like, it ain't really like that many. Like, I used to dig around in the back. I would dig around in the backyard and play with like salamanders and shit. I just don't feel like those grow in
I ain't
Compton,
never seen a
you know?
salamander in my backyard.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
me
I don't even
neither.
know what that is.
Maybe a gecko.
Can you pull up a salamander?
Can you pull up a salamander? There's
You know what
definitely
salamander is?
Salamanders are non-Los Angeles. You're talking about like small lizards or something like that. Yeah, there's no way. Salamanders are like
I got weird little lizards in my yard, but I mean, I
Like
live
a
in the
gecko,
valley.
nigga.
Salamanders
It
live in
ain't
a
a gecko.
river.
We got possums and shit.
I'm
in the
surprised
hood.
you didn't pronounce it gecko.
We got coyotes now.
Geico.
We got coyotes in the hood.
I never thought about that.
Those are
Where?
salamanders.
Yeah, they live in rivers.
Oh yeah, I've never seen that before.
You grew up in the river?
Not me.
No.
Oh.
What animals did y'all have in Russia?
If you grew up in New Hampshire,
from
you grew
Russia?
up next to a river.
You from Russia?
I mean, there was a river like adjacent to me.
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. You saw way more creatures than
they
we
had like
did
a
out
Jack
here.
River where everybody do some shit.
No, but they did do a duck race in it.
What's a duck race?
They would dump thousands of yellow ducks into the water, and whoever, like, people would pay for, like, it was basically like gambling to raise money for this cause. So everybody would pay like $20 or whatever. They get a duck, and then whichever duck hits the finish line first, boom, you win. I don't know what you get or whatever, but then
Sounds
like
stupid as hell.
I
So-
did
My
it
Uncle
every
Henry
year.
had little yellow ducks. I
Never
used to
won,
smash 'em.
and they had to stop doing it because it was polluting the river.
I was gonna say
Who
every
had
year
yellow
you guys
ducks to
release
smash 'em?
20,000 ducks into the wild.
Wait, Gina, go back. What'd you say?
My Uncle Henry had yellow ducks at his house, and I used to like duck them in a little puddle.
You
But it was
kill
like-
'em?
No, I would just do that, and then like
That sounds. Henry taught you how to murder animals.
So
they
you would,
never
you're
died.
a sick round.
You should have told us this before you started working there.
Sick fuck.
I
So
would've-
you
I
would
would've
dra-
considered. I would have thought twice about it.
She said they never died, so you drown
I
ducks
just
half to
drown
death.
I wish I called my daddy right now. I just go like that, and then I let him back up.
It sounds
That's
like a
torture.
you duck strangler.
That's called
No,
waterboarding.
They was in the water. They
Some
dipped their
no
head in the
jumper
water
memes.
anyway.
Make Dina. Dina.
So, guys,
make Gina
Let's try
murdering
to,
ducks.
Let's just forget about fucking Ted Bundy over here. let's talk about something a little bit less
Black
violent.
Widow.
I was gonna say,
Over here, this fucking monster.
that's literally waterboarding.
Oh my
Y'all
god.
make it sound so bad.
It is very
That,
bad.
yeah,
I was a kid.
they're half dead, drowned.
No, they come back and go.
What?
Eep, eep.
Jesus Christ. PETA is gonna cancel No Jumper after this podcast.
I have a question.
I like pita bread.
Beep, beep. Who got the keys to the Jeep?
I don't understand this reference.
You don't get it?
What, no, is it from Certified Lover Boy?
He's never listened to rap
What?
music before.
Yuri.
Beep beep. I just
Who
hopped in the
got the
Jeep
keys
Jeep.
to the Jeep?
I want to see Missy
I don't know- I
Elliott.
don't know.
You and Missy Elliott boxing match next Jake Paul fight.
I do
You
not
could
want
be
to
on
have
the
brain
undercard.
damage, so I'm not gonna fight
You think
Missy
she'd beat
Elliott.
your ass?
She has a weight on me.
What's her
I'm a
height
very
and weight?
skinny, small person.
Oh my God. I will pay good money to watch Yuri versus Missy Elliott.
If I
Ding, ding,
if
ding,
I
ding,
win a
ding,
fight
ding.
with Missy Elliott, AD is gonna beat me up.
No,
and then like
AD
no one's gonna
is
like
also
me
on the
anymore.
undercard. He's facing Young Ma. Who would win?
I'm not talking about fighting nobody no more because this shit got out of hand so
Yeah,
far.
You wouldn't fight Young Ma for the
Fuck
bag?
no, I mean,
That's a what?
I was gonna say that's a woman, but like I don't want to disrespect her.
She is a woman.
ask
She's
her.
just
But I don't
gay.
know. But she moved like a nigga. You feel me?
Okay. She's still a woman.
Well, Kodak said.
Like, but you don't be
I
like.
know this whole trans thing is confusing.
I think
for you,
she's
but
gonna
still a
win because
woman.
she still drinks Hennessy.
She probably. Yeah, she
I think
drinks
she
more
might
Henny
squabble
than
you.
Who?
Young Ma might fuck you up.
She might squabble you.
I'm
That's
not
a-
saying nothing.
Hey, that
no.
might be a dark day in
I
Compton.
have to. I can't say nothing about the boxing shit no more. 'Cause
Compton will never forget
the
that.
me and Vale shit got out of hand.
I thought it was real, dude.
Yeah, what's going on with you?
Bro, okay, I'm gonna give everybody the rundown. Vale's coming on my show tomorrow and watch that shit, bro, because Vale been having like
6 p.m. tomorrow.
6 p.m. So basically, I say what I say on the fucking my show, then
About how you could fuck up everybody in the office, including Val.
Except
You
you.
made
But
it
I was-
very clear.
But I was joking
including
about everybody. I
Val.
even put Gina in there. I was like, I'll fuck up Gina and shit like that. Like,
Dang, squabble
I mean,
you.
look, where I come from, and this is what people don't understand. We talk shit like that. We feel like we can fight anybody. If you from the hood, you'll tell Mike Tyson, I'll fuck you up. You don't. It isn't like you ain't trying
And
to
you're
fight
not gonna
nobody.
let come out of your mouth. Them gonna beat my ass.
Yeah, you're not
That's
gonna.
just how you
You're not gonna do that. So apparently, fucking Vale got butthurt about this shit, right? And I didn't know nothing about this shit.
Val is very into defending his hands.
Wait a minute. Adam is texting me. Mind you, I'm not knowing Vale is mad about this or anything like that. Adam is texting me. He's like, hey, Vale feels a certain way about this shit. And I'm like this. At first, I'm like, whatever. He's like, go look at his story.
You
so I go.
instigating?
He's instigating the whole shit. So I'm like,
No, I wasn't though. How?
I didn't even follow Vale's new page.
The only hater. The only thing.
No, I didn't fucking know.
The
he had
only
a new
thing
page.
that I did to instigate it is that when we were on live stream, which we do every Friday, listening to your music, we're going to be on tomorrow or on Friday at 12 noon Eastern or California time. The only thing I did.
Adam, you're not just gonna talk straight through that damn bird.
Sorry, it's disgusting. The only thing I did was repeatedly tell Vel that I thought that both AD and Crip Mac would whoop his ass,
Okay.
and got him pissed off.
Okay, but look, let me tell you something.
But it was just jokes.
Wait.
You didn't have to take it to the gram.
Wait a minute. Let me finish telling you. And first of all, let's play a real situation. Vale's sitting next to my brother, right? Before anybody would have a problem with me or feel like they want to really fight me, my brother would get down with them first before I even got to get there. That's already out the window. Secondly, I didn't even know I didn't even follow Vale. And you're telling me, go look at his story. So I go look at his story and he's like, hey, set it up. So I put, yeah, whatever, bro. Like, I'm laughing, and joking and shit like that, right? 2 days go by later. Adam was like this, man, Vale is so pissed off. He's texting me all of this shit. So I'm like, what the fuck is Vale really mad or something like that?
I wasn't texting you to tell you like, oh, let's hype this up. I was texting you to tell you.
But
Vel's-
I'm saying
Vel's
is
annoyed
that
or mad.
I'm not seeing the shit. Vale has my number. He ain't hitting me up. You feel me? Nobody is telling me this shit. You telling me this shit. So then the third time, you're like, Vale's demanding to fight AD. Now I'm like this. Now I'm getting mad. I'm like, Cub really got a problem with something like that now? And then I go write him on fucking Instagram and the DM, and he don't write me back, and I seen him put the fucking post up, and I got mad. I'm like,
sound personal.
nigga, I'm like, bro, if you got a real problem, nigga, this is different now. We can handle that shit. You feel me? So I hit him up. I'm like, bro, what's up? You got a real problem with me and shit? And he's like, nah, bro, I'm joking around. This shit is fun. It's fun and games. I'm like,
I feel like he should have checked in with you before he started joking around about it, right? Like,
But-
don't you want to clarify that?
But wait a minute. But I'm not even knowing that this shit's happening. The only reason I'm knowing this because you're telling me. You feel me? So, not saying that you starting shit, but you made it seem like the nigga really was mad. And I'm like, I got respect for Vail. Like, he not no weirdo nigga. So I'm like, if we got problems with niggas, we don't sit there and do subliminals and we don't do no shit like that. So at that moment, it made me lose respect for him because I'm like, I look at you like a real nigga. If you got a real issue with me, you can hit me up directly. So when I hit him up, because now that I'm mad, he's like, nah, bro, I'm just playing this for jokes and giggles. I'm like, yeah, this nigga Adam keep telling me this and whoom. He's like, man, why is Adam doing that? You know, Adam is tripping right now and they pumping this shit up and you feel me? Like, so I'm like, all right. So I said, look, this is what we gonna do.
Innocent.
I said, this
Adam 22, innocent.
Listen, I said, this is what we gonna do, right? And this was my plan. I said, if you want to fight, and he's saying, hey, let's go get a bag, let's fight each other and shit like that. I said, cool. I said, this is what we gonna do. Come to motherfucking, I text him, I said, hey, come to motherfucking at the end of the day, come like around 7:30, and you feel me? Act nigga like we about to get out on the fucking pod and shit like that. So I had him come, and when he came, it kind of fucked it up though, because I wanted us to both be off camera. You feel what I'm saying? But he walked into the camera. You feel me? So
I think it was perfect.
It was perfect. It was perfect.
It was so believable that
It was so
everybody,
believable.
like a very small percentage of the people in the comments thought it was fake. And they are so trained to think that everything is fake, and they
Exactly.
still didn't really think it was fake.
Hey, shout out to my SAG card. That means I'm a real good actor, though. But,
I thought it was real.
hey, when I said,
Me
hey,
too.
everybody kept telling me that shit, I was like, damn, nigga, you got this shit, nigga. You the next one. No, but what I wanted to happen is...
How did we just gain 2,000 viewers because we started talking about fight?
Yeah, it's dope. No, but I had it planned out. So I told T-Rail, I told fucking Slim Jimmy didn't know, and my homie Josh didn't know. But
Slim
everybody
Jimmy was
else
looking
know.
baked as hell.
So funny that he was here during that.
No, Josh, no. I'm talking about Justin didn't know. Josh knew. So I told Josh, I said, listen, when he gets there and it seemed like it's a tussle or something like that, cut the camera off. That didn't fucking happen, right? And you waited a minute, Josh. You kind of No, we didn't mean to knock the camera down. That was a casualty. But what I wanted to happen is we be off camera. It sound like we getting down. Josh cuts the camera. And then everybody's like, I want to see a fucking fight. And then, hey, maybe we can get some bread for me and Vail to fight. Adam sponsors this shit or something like that. And then to make it fun and all the viewers get what they want. But he didn't cut the fucking camera. Vail comes back into the camera. And this one smart, no jumper viewer immediately, everybody's like, they fighting. This nigga screenshots Vail when he's walking off just laughing.
That's what I'm saying. I
He's
noticed it too.
He's sending it to everybody that's commenting. And we like, damn, he's fucking that shit up. And like literally that whole day, I was like, I'm not gonna write nothing on my story. I want people to think this shit is real. Then Vail gets on the fucking his shit and it's like, that nigga he wanna grab it, all type of shit like that. So I was just like, I'm gonna let it fly. So then I'm like, okay, niggas is like, Vail beat you up. I'm like, I'm gonna have fun with this shit. So I come to the No Jumper News the next day. I buy fucking all these. I go to CVS. I buy these little shits and gauges and shit, and I put this shit, and I have them tape this shit to my eye like I really got fucked up. You feel what I'm saying? But it was funny though, like. Niggas is like, bro, you finally got what happened handed to you. I'm like, you bitch ass niggas. I'm sitting there blocking all these niggas. First of all, my Blammy something was around anyway, but if anybody think that they was gonna walk up on me while I'm filming to fuck up my money, it's not gonna fucking happen. No one is gonna do that. They better not do that. You will not make it to 2022, and I can bang that. But after this, Vail is telling me, bro, people think this shit is real. Vail tells me he's going to a club and people are telling him, hey, some guy somehow, that's Vail, they going to the car for you. You need to get out the club and shit like that. And then some of my real peoples and hitters is hitting me up like, I don't care that this shit is fake. We don't even want niggas to think. I'm like, this shit is getting out of hand. So I was like, we going to talk about this shit today and I'm going to bring Vail on the show tomorrow. Let everybody know. And it'd be different if it wasn't my fault. This is my fault. This was my idea.
You're playing with people.
And I'm like, I would feel bad that if somebody wanted to, and that's not even cool, because as somebody where I come from, we don't even play like that and do no fake shit. I got caught up in the internet shit. I've been around this nigga too long, but that shit was fun and games.
Clout.
Yeah,
I thought
but try to do it with
clout
clout,
to
man.
his brain.
But I don't want nobody to like, none of my niggas to see Vail and really try to do something to him, because this is kind of where it was getting to, and I didn't want that shit to happen. So I was like, Vail, I'm gonna bring Vail on the show tomorrow. He'll be on here, let everybody know it's fake, and we'll do the pod.
Well, you better watch out for the cocky radders.
I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Cocky Riders come through.
I for sure thought it was real, and then when I saw everyone in the chat in the comments saying AD got knocked out, and then when I rewatched the end,
First of all, you don't even see no punches.
But what's funny is at the end, literally the last thing you see is looks like Vel is pushing you against the wall, and then the camera cuts, and then everyone's like, AD got knocked out, AD got knocked out, and I was like, is this true? I was like, what the fuck is going on?
True?
And then I texted.
And as Yuri, dude, you know me well. Do you think I'm a guy that can get pulled up on, bro?
The fact that you just stood up in the clip, you like just stood up and walked over towards him. I was like, this seems very real.
I thought it was real.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun though. Only thing, it would have been perfect how I wanted it if Vail didn't come back to this side of the camera. I just wanted y'all the viewers to hear shit in the background, and then the camera cut, and then like you gotta wait till next week to the Tuesday show or the Wednesday show to find out what happened and shit like that. But it didn't go that way because I know Jumper nigga though. Whoever the fuck he is, that nigga was taking them screenshots and he was sending them to everybody. Like anybody that commented, he was like, "Follow my page. This is fake."
Wow, that's crazy.
And then I seen people with reaction videos to this shit. I was like,
I saw hella too. Yeah,
so that shit's dope.
I saw like 4 or
But
5
then-
other
How
channels.
AD got from No Jumper got a black eye. I like
Yeah,
how you're
I
AD
saw
from
that.
No Jumper now, like not AD from like blank neighborhood. You're just AD from No Jumper.
I like it.
We're claiming you.
Hopefully I can get Nickelodeon now.
Get my name tattooed on your ass.
Pause.
What
You always
the
gotta do
fuck?
some shit crazy. Hey, but I was like, the only fucked up thing about that shit was, I thought we almost really broke the camera, and I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to buy
That's
a
why I
fucking
thought
camera.
it was real too, because Adam tweeted, if they broke my camera.
Adam literally blew it anyway though. Adam says, "Watch at the end of the day, we have something special is about to happen." I'm like, my nigga, you ain't even supposed to say nothing. He literally put that on his story. So I'm like, the fact that no one can even think about that shit was fake. Everything was done wrong.
didn't
I
even
saw
know
that
that
on
I
his
said that.
story, and I still didn't think it was fake.
But he said, "You guys might want to tune in to Wednesday. Something special is going to
I thought-
happen."
I
And I'm
thought
like,
he
But
always-
"Oh
because
my
y'all kept-
god!"
I feel
And if
like Adam
Slim
always-
Jimmy didn't come, it would have made it even worse.
Y'all kept saying.
Slim Jimmy was in the blind too. He didn't know that was happening. And then it's crazy because one of my homeboys is on the couch, and he don't know it's fake. I just see him take the little switchblade out. He's like, I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, this is nah.
You shouldn't be hanging out with people who carry shanks.
I didn't know he had a shank
I feel like you should have pre-warned more people and maybe like
because I don't want
reenacted it
everybody
before.
to think it's fake. As in everybody's gonna be smiling and no, it's not gonna be organic. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
And like I wouldn't even told T-Rail or Duno if I didn't think like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how they gonna react. T-Rail might try to hop in or something like that. I don't want nobody, you know what I'm saying, to like really get like that. But Josh knew fucking what, 2 days ahead of time? Yeah.
It would have been way more realistic if you had done fluffy fingers and just tickled each other.
And then it made it even stupider to me. I come see the clip. AD and Bill gets to the Fight No Jumper page. I said, "Oh, they want to milk this shit. Milk it. Let's go ahead."
But for some reason, Laura
thought it was real too.
Laura waited like 3 days to post the clip, and I'm like, "Whoa!" It's like I thought you were gonna like post it the day of, not like 3 days later.
And bro, people writing me like that they making these fake pages, and the people who wasn't, I'm just sitting there blocking them. I'm like, you bitch ass niggas was praying on a nigga downfall. Like I'm glad like it exposed some people. Like you really want something bad to happen to a nigga, so I don't even like fuck with that.
Don't block them, just restrict them so they can't comment. Then they're still following.
Nah, they get blocked. I blocked somebody who was like, bro, follow me back from another page. I was like, all right, man.
All you gotta
Niggas
do,
is praying on my downfall,
if you
bro.
want an AD follow, all you got to do is DM and ask.
Don't do that.
Or during when you would come on the Friday live streams, you would follow hella people.
Yeah, I would.
You stopped doing that.
You got way too into it at first.
Yeah.
He would come through so.
I gave my number out and it was bad.
Let's do
I
it
had
right
to
now.
change my shit.
Just give it out right now.
I'm gonna get Gina's number out.
You play with me if
Dude,
you
wait,
want.
dude, wait, can I see that later again,
No
please?
doxing.
You want to play?
No doxing Gina.
Let's see.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Gina's number is
Bro, doxing is the worst because
310
let's go get some chocolate.
that's already too much.
424.
Oh my god,
Don't.
that's no.
Choco Rooms. This episode sponsored by MyBookie and Choco Rooms.
You lucky I don't know where my other phone is.
I might just.
Why?
take
You don't
them
got my
all
number in that one?
No, I don't have nobody's number.
Oh, good. I can get your number out.
My number is.
How about Housephone not coming again? What the hell's wrong with this guy?
I hope he's okay.
I mean, he said he got
You still didn't
car
ask him if he was okay.
You're right. I didn't. I figured he would just like let me know.
The fact that
Hopefully, I'll get my high rollers.
Let me look at his story. Maybe we'll get an update.
He's probably making custom high rollers right now as we speak for this driver that he.
Excuse me, sir. Don't call the police. I'll get you some shoes.
When you call off work, you can't post on your story.
Now, for the record, Housephone hasn't updated his Instagram story in 18 hours, and the last thing that he posted was a girl named Zan Princess 1
That's the one
taking shots with Lil Housephone. That's that girl who keeps coming through?
The Zan Princess, yeah.
That's the Zan Princess?
Yeah, that's the girl with the what's the shit called?
That's his boo.
I don't know, but
Pierce
she
is,
gave me some merch, and I was trying to bring it back because it was too small.
Yeah.
That's his boo.
I don't know.
That's his boo.
We
Damn.
don't snitch around here.
Platinum recording artist of hit single on Euphoria. Wow. She's on Euphoria. That's cool. She got a booty out in one of these photos. Okay, this is not the best podcasting available.
Prayers for Housephone, guys. Can we get some prayers?
Prayers for Housephone. We don't know what happened to him, but maybe he will return to the show one
Hopefully
day.
he's good.
Maybe he'll bless us with his presence again one day.
And shoes for everyone.
Anyway, Choco Rooms,
Facts. Please sponsor the podcast.
Yuri, Chicken Curry, AD,
Thank you
AD.
for letting me let me come on the podcast again. I really appreciate it. It was a lot of
Tent
fun.
Talks. Go sub to Tent Talks.
Vel's also coming on Tent Talks this Sunday.
Oh my God, you're clouding them up. You're encouraging this violence.
Yeah, he's coming on with boxing gloves.
Yuri woke up and chose violence.
Facts.
Follow Gina Views on all platforms.
Follow AD.
We out
Don't
here.
get blocked.
We out of here.
It's 8:00.
Yep.
Facts.
It's the freaking
I'm supposed to be at a
weekend.
dinner party.
Whoa, at least I don't have to be
Damn.
here till midnight today.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Facts.
I wonder if Housephone was locked up.
Every Tuesday, I'm just like, I'm
You
gonna.
think he really got in a car accident, or you think he's just like in bed because he got drunk last night?
Does he even have a car?
He does. Well, I mean, he has a car he always shows up in.
But recently, the past couple like weeks or whatever, he's been coming in Ubers. I was like, what happened to his car?
Yeah, god damn it.
Okay, I'm stop. I'm no more.
Wait, are we still
investigating.
on?
What about the Zan Princess?
Is she okay?
is she in the Zan mobile?
Was she the cause of this crash?
I mean, when Housephone's around a Zan Princess, you never know what's gonna happen.
Everyone, go DM this.
He's really kind of a Zan Princess himself, to be honest.
Honestly, yeah, he's the princess of many
I'm
drips.
surprised he didn't get that at.
Wow.
Anyway. No jumper.
We don't
Like,
do the
comment,
same
subscribe.
drugs no
Like,
more.
comment, subscribe, and if you made
We
it
don't
all the way
we don't do
here,
the same drugs.
comment immediately in the comments. Comment AD
Blammy pack.
Loves,
BlammyPack.com.
and he loves broth.
And he loves drinking broth straight out the pan.